Chungking Express, fucking fantastic movie.
I love Chungking Express.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
Um,
was fucking great. Hmm.
and of course, Hard Boiled. Did you see Hard Boiled?
Uh-uh.
Oh, dude. Okay, of all the films that we've talked about tonight that you need to like drop everything and go see,
It's hard boiled.
it's Hard Boiled.
Oh my god, what the fuck is this?
It's it's Hard Boiled. That picture is both 100% representative of what the movie's about and not a good, not necessarily a good
Dude, I'm
picture of
sorry.
it.
I can't deal with this image search.
It's pretty good, right?
It's really.
Yeah.
Well, I love it. Something in the algorithm was like you're looking for a movie poster, and then it was just like it gave up two images, and it's like fucking eggs.
Okay, we're on Dominic DeGrati.
We're on.
Okay, so tell me about Dogecoin.
I don't really know much about Dogecoin. I think it's just like, wasn't it just a Bitcoin
I
fork
think it's a
that?
Bitcoin fork, but why is
Yeah,
it going up right now?
I had the same reason GameStop is going up for the meme.
Just because people are now they found it fun to invest to pay like insanely high prices for GameStop.
Hmm?
They got shut down by the powers that be. And so they
And
just have all this
ironically, by Robinhood, which is really.
by everybody, right? They got like a
Yeah.
call from the White House. Like and so basically like well that was the fake Reddit post that said that. I don't really know how true that is.
Mm.
But at any rate, so they just have all this like meme energy and they're just like where can I put this? I'll put it into
Hmm.
Dogecoin.
Hmm.
Wait,
That
wait,
sure
wait.
seems to be what's happening.
So what is the multiplier here? Is that 35x? It was like less than a cent before, right? And now
Mm.
it's over it's like 50 cents now. What are we looking at? 40 cents?
No, wait,
38
sorry,
cents?
that's 3 cents. Three
Oh, I'm
point
sorry. Yes.
3.8 cents. So it's
Whew,
a, yeah, but
that
like your your
scared
your
me.
one day multiplier of 600% is pretty redonkulous.
But what's depressing about that before is that implies that the market cap of Dogecoin was $1 billion prior to that.
It absolutely was.
You could you could solve the California homeless crisis for $1 billion, right?
Yeah, but I see. I don't believe the market cap of any crypto is actually like you can't
You couldn't liquidate it all, right?
you can't liquidate any of this shit. Yeah, like Lumens for Stellar had like when Interstellar bought Chain, they had $1 billion market cap, but like they couldn't sell their $1 billion of crypto.
Yeah, I mean, I actually think the largest chunk of lumens was like what was owed to chain, right? Something like that.
Yeah,
Like if,
I
if
think
they actually
so.
moved it, it would have been like the largest transaction in all the history of the cryptocurrency.
Yeah, basically it was just like I think they just kept cashing it out bit by bit to pay us and to pay themselves,
I
which
think the chain sale might have been like one of the weirder things I've ever been involved with, and I wasn't even directly involved.
it was truly strange. Do you still did you get some checks from that though? You got some money.
I still get a little bit of that. I mean, there are like the post closing payments that trickle in. And wait,
What-
and lumens are up big. Or
Lemons are up for the meme.
well, this was a while ago, but they're up for the meme recently as well.
I think I got the sense that Wall Street Bets has been like sort of memeing all month.
Gosh,
I'm not quite sure though. I
yeah.
I don't like that subreddit and I don't really want to go there.
So Stellar lumens are only, let's say, 10 times more valuable than Dogecoins.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I wish we were getting paid in Doge because we would have just gotten some sweet cash. Uh, Honestly, this remains my favorite tweet of the day. We're going straight to Safari. All right, fine.
Yeah.
So it's our follower count too. We got it.
Yeah, it's our follower count. Is that also COVID deaths?
It's COVID everything. It's up and to
But the
the right.
COVID
Yeah.
COVID vaccinations as well.
Hmm.
I heard they're picking up.
Hmm.
Gotta hand it
I
to
have also
Sleepy
heard that.
Joe. Yeah.
I will say 1 million a day is exactly what we're already doing. It's not faster.
Yeah, I think maybe he set the bar a little bit low. Sandbagging, that is the technical term for that.
Yeah,
Under
true.
promise, over deliver. It's tried and true technique.
Yeah, you're right. It's gonna look really great when they beat that number pretty easily, I expect.
I
So,
love our dark mode slack, by the way. Did you design that yourself? This color
that's a
scheme?
great that's a great question. I must have. What happens if I go out of dark mode? I picked this half. Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
We have a hacker Slack, but it
Yeah,
pairs really
hacker
well.
slack. Yeah, nice.
I'm
Uh,
pretty I'm pretty sure I picked a theme, an official theme from your company. Yeah, it's just terminal.
terminal. Yeah. I think we might have a slash command somewhere internal that'll allow us to change the fonts. I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah,
Oh,
I think
damn.
it's slash font. Yeah,
To change the font, you just like do y'all do all your work in Comic Sans?
you can. There's some
Oh,
hilarious screenshots in the work channels.
that's really rough. I would
That's
I
that.
would
Those are
love
the
if I could do that to
privileges.
myself.
Yeah, those are the privileges afforded to those in the know.
For the lulls, everyone does everything for the lulls.
Yeah, that's a little chop over here through the stream. I wonder what's going on.
30 FPS, 30 FPS for sure.
Oh, it's 30 FPS. Good lord, yes. That's
Yeah,
basically what it is. So it's probably slow
yeah,
on your end as well.
yeah. It's half speed.
Half speed. No worries.
Yeah, we haven't solved that one yet, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't mind it because it makes a lot of game interactions a little more visible.
Yeah.
I would almost love a slowdown button
Bullet time.
all the time. All right. Well, yeah, I don't even know what to say about game stonks. It's just weird.
Um, I think there are no winners. Is my analysis of the situation. I think we all
Except for like,
lose.
except for high frequency traders who I think get a piece of every bit of money that like the meme lords are making is like also the high frequency traders are taking like 10% of that.
How does that work?
Robinhood, the way they make money is that they sell access to their API,
Mm-hmm.
and people who do high frequency trading get access to the API that is about 100 milliseconds faster.
I see.
So they're actually like moving money in advance of other people being able to move money, and they just have like little algorithms that are just like constantly like buy sell buy sell.
So Robinhood's not really like rob from the rich, give to the poor. It's kind of like,
So
yeah, they're more like rob from the rich who robbed from the poor and then sell the API level and the analytics to some other bandit
give it
company.
back to the rich, yeah.
Yeah. Um, they might be a little bit misnamed.
Hmm?
Nobody wins in this. I mean, what wins is like your sense of excitement during an otherwise boring work week, right? Like that's
Yeah,
what
it's been very
what
entertaining.
wins is like our conversation tonight.
It's
Everything
been
else
fun.
is everything else is just like accelerating the downfall of our society.
It's been really fun to watch. I have also enjoyed all the Robinhood accounts that aren't the app.
Yeah. What is the actual app? Is it Robinhood app?
I think it's Robinhood app. These guys are gonna get their Twitter account hacked so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like people are very, very upset at Robinhood today. But not these guys, not these actual people from Nottingham.
Do you think people who are super into Robinhood, the stock trading app, know the origin of the name? I think it's actually entirely possible that they don't know, right?
I believe that because it's like a
How
lot of
Yeah, how much Robinhood pop culture is there nowadays? Almost none, right?
what is the canonical Robinhood in your brain in your life? Like what is your Robinhood
The
association?
canonical Robinhood association in my life is Captain Picard on the holodeck and occasionally like
That's
accidents
a good
with
one.
Q. Yeah, that's the
Hmm.
canonical Robin Hood in my mind.
That's a truly excellent one. I was going to say the Disney animated Fox Robinhood though.
I think that's probably going to be the one for most folks, right?
Hmm. Yeah, that's
Um,
definitely my generation for sure.
there's obviously Errol Flynn is got to be the other one, right? Like the original like 1930s old Hollywood one.
Hmm.
But if I recall correctly, there's also obviously Costner.
I think
Um,
I even saw that. Robin Hood?
Yeah, it
Oh,
had that
Prince of
Brian. It
Thieves.
had that. Yeah, it had that. It had that. Brian Adams song.
Oh
Everything,
shit, I never even
everything,
watched
everything
this.
I do it for you. Remember that?
I remember the song, yeah.
Yeah.
Christian
Um,
Slater? All right. Yeah, now we're talking. Alan Rickman is the sheriff of Nottingham? Oh, I'd
yeah,
watch the heck out of that.
yeah. He had
All
that
right.
great line. He's like, "I want to dig his heart out with the spoon," and he has like a dumb crony who's like, "Well, why not an axe?" And he's like, "Cause the spoon hurts more."
That's what that's from. Oh, okay.
Wait, you know that line independent of the movie?
Yeah, I've heard that before. I feel like it's quotable.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe what's his face was also Russell Crowe was also in a Robin Hood movie, was he not?
I was gonna say, yeah, that must be how many fucking Robin Hood movies are there?
There's quite a number.
This is the 2018, but
Yeah,
this is definitely the
there's our
Russell Crowe.
boy.
Damn, so they just make one of these every 5 years, is what we're learning.
Russell Crowe has like after he enters menopause, so to speak, like he's gonna like look like Richard Nixon. You know what I mean? Like he's got a
isn't
kind of
isn't
jowly
that menopause?
menopause. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, he's a jolly dude,
Yeah, he's jowly. He's got a bit of a bulbous nose that could get bigger. Yeah,
which just makes him ripe to play Nixon.
exactly. Yes, and he'll do a
Hmm.
fantastic job. Oh yeah, Men in Tights.
As I say, this is also a solid classic.
Saw it in the theater. Um,
Also, Patrick
and
Stewart.
Patrick Stewart's in it.
Hmm.
Does he play the sheriff?
No, he's the king.
He's the king. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. He's what is it? King John? Prince John? No, Prince John's the bad guy. Patrick Stewart. Yeah.
Yeah. What's great is this is fully post next generation. So he'd already gone through the various Robin Hoods of Star Trek.
Oh,
You know,
was Next Generation over by 93?
I think it was
Gosh.
over in 92.
Ah, that hurts, man.
Oh no, 94. 94.
Okay, okay.
Because it was 7 seasons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. 87 to 94. I remember it was a
I can't
big.
I can't believe it started in 87. Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for the 80s, actually. Season
It's
season season one is bonkers, but like it's still fun.
yeah. There are some good episodes in season one, but for the most part, kind of like a continuation of like the weird crackpot original series episodes. Um and then I think Gene Roddenberry dies relatively early on, right?
Yep.
And then the show gets good. Not on I'm gonna go beyond correlation and assert causation there.
No, no, I have a strong belief in that because Deep
Yeah.
Space Nine is even better.
Yes.
Uh, and it's because Gene Roddenberry had no influence on it whatsoever. So they're like, we got terrorists, we got like sex holodecks, like
Right.
we're just going to town on this all.
Yeah, and then over time, Ronald D. Moore starts to exert control over Deep Space Nine. It just becomes like pure political
Great.
warmongering. It's fantastic. And then he goes
Yeah.
on and does like Battlestar Galactica, and you can totally tell like that's just like the logical extension of that.
Yeah.
I think
He
Galactica
also wrote
jumps the
some
shark
Voyager.
though. Does he do Voyager?
He does some Voyager and then like leaves in a huff.
Yeah, that's
Reasonable. Yeah, Battlestar Galactica should have ended 3 seasons in, 2 seasons in when
I
they
think they only
find
had two
the.
seasons, right?
No, there's 4 seasons of that sucker.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wait, Jeff, have you seen the ending?
I
What is
have
your
not.
recollection of the end of Battlestar?
So I watched Battlestar Galactica, the new one, or the new-ish one, off and on, and I could never quite get into it. The whole like, oh, so and so is now a Cylon just
Mhm.
frustrated me. It was like the era of I think it's like Lost influenced or like pre-Lost or contemporaneous of Lost, where you can kind of tell that they're writing the show the day before they shoot it. You know what I mean?
Oh
And
my
it's just
God,
like it's
right?
just fucking outlandish, right? Like just like the plot twists are like, come on.
Well, and that shit worked until you're like, and everything is a contiguous story, and I'm like, you
Yeah.
can't just do that to us. When it's like episode Monster of the Week, like, great, do
Well,
it the night before.
in fairness, we've said the same thing about more recent Star Trek series, right? Like certainly Discovery feels like they're writing it the day before, right? Like the
Really
whole
does.
like, oh, it's fungus that we're traveling through, and like we can't walk it back, like we can't walk it back. And then we had this conversation already. Apparently they like they like retconned everything and destroyed the whole universe and like or something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually just started watching season 3. They go to the future to save everyone from whatever thing that they were going to cause the end of civilization in. And the future, there's no dilithium, so suddenly the fungus is just like the only way to get around.
Well, so they this is like tripling down on the
They
fungus.
they triple. Oh yeah, the fungus is still like core.
The fungus is still among us, would you say?
I would say that's very sus.
Okay. Yes.
By the way, have you played this yet?
I have not.
Me neither.
I can't get past the graphic style, honestly. It's a little bit
Mm-hmm.
too non-compelling. I mean, it's just like it's supposed to be a mobile game, so it's not like it needs to be amazing. Um,
Yeah,
I just
it.
don't. You know what the real is? The real answer is I don't have that many
You don't have
friends.
8 friends. Yeah, with
That
you.
is the real truth right there.
Well, yeah. Huh. Uh, anyway, Patrick Stewart, great. Gene Roddenberry, glad he came up with it, but also glad he didn't make more.
Yeah. I'm told that I think he was basically just a big perv, right? I think that was
I
basically what Star Trek
I have
was.
also heard that. Yeah, I mean, how else do you fucking get Deanna Troy?
Yeah.
It was really really weird.
The inside of that tank turret looks real good, doesn't
It
it?
looks. I was gonna say we've got some
You can see the
James.
barrel of the tank. Yeah.
If I can get us inside of it, yeah, some real James Bond stuff going on in here.
Yeah.
I feel like that's about to like shoot a bullet and drip blood down the screen.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Hmm. I looked at the orbit control code for 3.js because they have a similar thing.
Oh yeah.
And I was disappointed that they had no magic tricks. Their representation was very, very similar to my original representation,
Hmm.
and they actually just did something simpler. So I haven't tried it yet, but I think
Okay.
I have a vague idea of what might fix this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like we're just missing like one application of like it's like adding pi in some important place right about here.
Ish. Yeah. I mean, I think I'm just doing the wrong mathematical transform. I shouldn't be using. I was representing things in like a quasi-spherical coordinate system, which was right. That was what 3JS does.
Mhm.
But it turns out there is a fairly precise mathematical formula for translating a spherical coordinate into an XYZ coordinate.
Okay.
And I was rotating around the x-axis and the y-axis, which gets us into the gimbal lock territory, right? We had a whole
Yeah.
stream about gimbal lock, and turns out you don't have to do any of that. There's no rotations involved.
Uh, damn.
Yeah.
It's so funny too because like I just want to look at the front of the tank and I can't.
I mean, do you want to fix it?
Yeah, actually, why not?
Okay.
What else we got on tap today? What was our? Do we have an agenda?
This is a
I don't.
special day. This is Dom's and my last day for the next couple of weeks.
I
Because you
know.
are going to save society.
I'm gonna go volunteer and yeah, get some shots and some arms. But I
Yeah.
hope that saves society eventually. Man, I'll be really excited when I can go indoors again somewhere.
Yes, it'll be good. We could do Jeff and Dom make a game in the same room one day. Wouldn't that be cool?
Dude, that would actually be really sick.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine.
On the other hand, this is the activity that has gotten me through the last year, basically.
Hmm.
And I do
Yeah,
hope
this.
that the format will survive and we we have more excuses to not do it, right?
I think it will.
Yeah.
I think especially Monday night is a really good one, and I bet Thursday night I'll keep working too.
Yeah. This is gonna be a sick ass game. That is what's gonna happen. So
It totally is already.
this
Look
is
at
the
this.
last thing. What do you want to work on, man? This is like what
Mm-hmm.
flavor ice cream do you want?
Whoa,
You just got your
man.
tonsils out.
Whew. I never got my tonsils out.
Yeah, neither did I. And the ice
Uh,
cream you would get in that scenario is going to be that like rock hard ice cream in that little cardboard cylinder. Do you know the one I speak of? You know, with the
Hospital
little
ice cream. Yeah.
exactly. You flip the little foil top off, you know, and then like you eat it with that little flat wooden spatula.
Oh yeah.
You know
Why?
this. It's kind of icy. It's like crystalline ice cream.
I was gonna say it's like it's hospital ice cream and it's camp ice cream. It's like summer camp.
Yeah,
What they have to feed the children in bulk quantities.
stored in like an industrial like flat freezer kind of thing. Yeah.
There was probably no cream in that ice cream. It probably couldn't actually be called ice cream. It was probably like
Yeah.
a frozen dairy treat.
I think it's just like it's designed to last. It's built like a tank, so to speak. That ice cream.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
seriously.
the ice content is a little bit higher than I would prefer.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, don't miss it. Not my first choice of ice cream, I gotta say.
Right.
Um,
So yeah,
I
that's not the
kind
ice
of want to.
cream you're gonna get. Yeah, you kind of want to. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to take this and put it over here.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. Um, yeah. Let us do that. What have we got in the way of shaders these days? We actually have quite. Oh, I see. We have old, delightful, solid, and is unlit the.
Unlit is what I used to call the wire shader. It was just too
Okay.
confusing. It just doesn't do lighting.
Yeah, but it's this one. Oh, I see. Because the line mesh is actually
It's no longer being
it's not
influenced by
shader based at all.
yeah. It's no
Yeah.
well, it is yeah. It's not shader based at all. It's just a line mesh with no lighting applied to it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So we're taking
Are we
our.
doing lighting in the wire solid edge shader? There's no lighting
I
here,
don't.
right?
I don't think we are. No. What? Let's
We are
see.
calculating normals, but we're not applying lighting. Line 19 doesn't do anything. It's just
Yeah.
there to so that the shader compile doesn't crash, which is totally fine. It's
Yeah. I wonder. I'm curious what this will look like with some light. Let's see.
you just multiply the
This is
light
just
by
gonna.
the first thing.
Yep.
Oh, actually, I
Yep.
would put the lighting. I think it doesn't make a difference. Actually,
Okay. What were we gonna say?
I put the lighting outside of the mix, so it's like light times mix.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's reasonable. It probably doesn't matter because it's mixing down to zero otherwise, right?
Yeah, right.
But that does seem nice and clean. So, all right. Now this shader, I love that we can just make shaders lit whenever we feel like it.
Yeah, I think we can safely assume that every mesh is gonna every mesh that we deal with is gonna have normals and positions at the very minimum.
Hmm. Hmm.
A little bit more skeptical about coloring, especially with our aesthetic. Unless we do something complicated with coloring in the art in whatever design tool we use, probably the coloring might end up just being assigned in the code, like the way that we're doing it now.
That seems reasonable, and I think it'll be really nice to like with this aesthetic, like this can be team color or
Yeah.
yeah, some sort of like orientation or yeah, friendliness. Seems pretty potentially good. And then yeah, no texturing for us.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to make a whole nother game to texture something. You realize that?
Maybe the particles will be textured. Who knows?
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we've got the wiresolid shader. Oh, I guess if I just go and look in the renderer, is the renderer 3D, is this just using old shader? It's probably using old shader.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all loaded. Nice.
So the challenge is we need some way of having the renderable object that the game feeds into the render manager
Mhm.
kind of dictate. It needs to be basically dictate how it wants to be rendered. Because right now it's a little bit awkward. The way that it works is there's like renderables old and renderable v2s, and those are like separate components, I want to say. And
Yeah,
I
we could
wonder
we
if
could actually do a quick pass on that too.
yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, the turning our remaining OBJs into GLTFs, I think would just take a second.
Yeah.
Well, let's just do that.
What is the free Epic game this week?
Oh yeah, I just grabbed it actually, but I'm glad it popped in my thing because I forgot that Thursday is due out on the stream day. Come on, Epic. This app has the most problems with the M1 of anything I've seen so far.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that means it's written in like 3 levels of Java.
One thing I have noticed about the M1 is that when the game loads, maybe you've noticed this,
Mhm,
at least when I'm running it in Chrome, not Safari.
mhm.
When I'm running it in Chrome, it like takes a full second for it to go from purple into the game, and I think that's because of it's like jitting the
Oh, that's
it's
interesting.
jitting
Yeah,
the
that
Intel bytecode. It's jitting the jitted Intel code into ARM64.
I believe that. Are you on the ARM64 Chrome build?
I should probably check.
Yeah, because that's definitely key. I think I had to download this explicitly.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
usually I
but
do that. Like if I'm on a web page and it says like in small print, download this if you're on Apple Silicon. Yeah.
yeah, and you just got yours, so there wasn't even an opportunity to get the non
Oh,
one.
this game looks dope. I
This game
saw
looks really
this.
dope.
Yeah.
It's got a real like kind of Celeste vibe to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Will I ever play this game?
I don't
What
know.
are the odds, man? There's
How
so
many
many games.
how many of your free games have you played? Yeah, it's
I mean,
it's
I still
pretty
have to get
rough.
back to Opus Magnum, right? I got like a
Oh,
couple chapters into it, and then like one of them was like tedious, and I was like, wait, let's look at the calls.
sorry.
No, it's
Wait, I
okay.
can get that back. I
No,
know where
no,
those
it's
are.
fine. It's fine. Oh, hey, magical.
I sometimes go back and look at my crash reports.
You're such a
uh,
nerd. Love it.
yeah, I am. I'm gonna say Carbon Core is definitely a suspect service name in my mind. That's really sus.
What is
Um,
Carbon Core?
well, Carbon is the thing that macOS used to run for macOS 9. Like when you ran a macOS 9 app on macOS 10, it ran in Carbon.
Okay, so it's like the whole application runtime. Then is that the
Yeah,
idea?
so
Okay.
I think they renamed. I think they made a new Carbon and put it in here under Rosetta.
Oh,
This
okay.
this feels like kind of like an insider name to me.
Yeah.
Maybe not though. Maybe it's been around forever. But
God, those call stacks. Just just the idea of like trying to work on the Apple UI stack, it gives me
uh,
hives just when I think about it.
deprecated in 10.8. Yeah, I think they brought this back. Yeah, dude, Apple's stack is really complicated.
I used to write apps in Qt. Do you know what that is?
Is that Qt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done this before.
That
It's
also
pretty good
has
actually.
it's good. It's good. It's amazingly good actually, but it also like when things go wrong and you like try to step in with a
Oh
debugger,
gosh.
there's just like
Yeah.
50,000 frames in the call stack. It's intimidating.
Look at these great cyberpunk apps you can make.
Oh,
It's
dude.
pretty cool.
That is they're gonna win.
I was gonna say, dude, there's so much like I don't know what to do with free games. There's so many fucking games this month,
Yeah.
and they all look good. It's fucked.
Do they all look good? I watched the trailer for Destruction All Stars and I'm like, this
I think
game
it'll.
didn't need to get made.
It's gotta. If it does anything like Rocket League, I think it'll be really fun.
Oh, I guess that's what they're going for.
Hmm.
But you can like run around outside of your car.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Rocket League plus Twisted Metal, which is like kind of a cool ass combo in my mind.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. We
Okay.
found the Chromium.
Well. So, I mean, wouldn't they just be running Electron, Epic Games Launcher?
That's probably what this is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Electron with that's not updated yet.
Usually, though, you would see the word Electron in this, I would imagine.
Hmm. Interesting.
Is there no JS in there at all? No,
Maybe
so
this is
they
Electron.
might have just spun up their own little
But
Chromium, right?
like yeah, org Chromium contextual framework is pretty low down here.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is like actually a totally different thing. Oh no. Epic was like, we don't need Electron. We're gonna do it our own way.
Yeah.
Pass.
I still have yet to
Like
make it through that
important stuff.
that donut tutorial. Just things
The
keep coming
donut
up.
takes a while.
Did you make the whole donut yet?
No, I wonder if I can find my
How
donut
far
on
into the
here.
donut are you?
Let me see if I can find it. I made a bunch of sprinkles. I did some
Oh
texturing.
wow. Oh wow.
Uh,
So you got pretty far. I'm glad.
yeah, but it was a while ago.
Okay.
But where does my
Did
blender
you
live
do
on
it
this
before or after
computer?
Steve mentioned it?
Oh, I did this ages ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you
Yeah.
knew about it.
Yeah, yeah, I
It's
like
like
Blender.
it's so it
Blender.
must be like the tutorial.
Yeah. Hey, there's my donut.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. You
Yeah, it's a
you
good looking donut, right?
you did a really good job of deforming the side of the donut. You have that little you have that little crease in the middle of the donut and along the sort of like equator of
Did
the
did
donut.
did you get to that part of the tutorial yet? Because they walk you through that shit. It's great.
Oh, they do. Okay, no.
Yeah.
I only got to the part where you just like slightly deform it a little bit. I
Mm-hmm.
forget what tool that's called. Um,
Oh yeah, there's like I know what you're talking about. How do I render? Shit. Yeah, I forget how all this works now. It's a real problem. But yeah, it's a good donut. The
maybe we should start it over from the beginning again.
I'm gonna start over from the beginning
Yeah.
again. Yeah, the sprinkles are actually really cool. They're a particle emitter.
The jimmies, you mean?
The jimmies, yeah. Yes, you actually you jimmy your particles onto here and it works. You give it like a couple base models and just go to town on it.
Nice.
Oh yeah, here you go. There's my sprinkle shapes. Yeah.
And how does it know to follow that particular contour?
Um, it's because it's a particle emitter attached to the icing, and then I can
Just like
actually
a very low offset, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I guess it's using the hair shader actually.
Okay.
So yeah, so
Gross.
basically, yeah, I got one hairy donut here,
Yeah.
and then
Now
yeah,
it's more
there's
like a
like,
coconut topping.
yeah, but they're all fairly random too. So it's not like, yeah, you can do some fun shit to this.
Yeah, it looks kind of like worms.
Looks kind of like worms. You once you see it moving around, everything goes a little sideways. To be honest,
You didn't get to the cup of coffee yet.
I have not gotten to the cup of coffee now, though I would really like to.
Yeah.
Do you know where the render button is? Is it just here?
Um, no,
Okay,
I don't know my way around this program yet.
great. Well, I'm gonna make a new document and go back to importing OBJs. But
Yeah.
I would love to make the donut again.
Yeah.
It was really fun. It was cool to like spend time crafting and sculpting the divots and the icing drips. It definitely made me feel like we could actually make some models.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I guess tree. Sure. Yeah, it is tree. That's great. All right.
Happy little
This is
trees.
this is gonna be actually a sick fucking tree in wireframe because look at those triangle
Yeah, it's
faces.
gonna be great.
That's gonna look really cool. Okay. Export you to GLTF. Let's see. Wait. Do I need to do any transforms for this?
Let's take a look at the root node and see if there's any weirdness going on in the root node.
Okay. This guy.
There is a rotation along X, which is funky. We don't need
Yeah, let's
that,
get rid
right?
of
Oh, we do. Dang.
that.
So that's gonna need to
Yes.
get applied, I think.
Mhm.
How do we apply again? Is it in the
I
export?
think. Yeah, I think it's in the export.
Oh no, it's not. I think it's in the geometry. I think.
Oh right, there's like an apply. Yeah, yeah. We did this, didn't we? There's an apply transformations way to do this. Do we just
I
right
think you
click?
click on object maybe. What do you call this little
Object.
menu? It's in the upper left.
Huh?
But
This
yeah,
guy?
yeah. It says
Object.
object. There's an object button. Yes.
Thank you.
And then is there transform? And then is there an apply in there? No. Oh, there's an apply right to the left of your. Yeah, there you go. Apply.
All transforms.
Yeah. And it
Make
was
sure I have the
actually kind of unclear to me exactly what this
there you go.
does. Yeah, it zeroed it. Okay.
Zeroed it out, yeah. And I think we're pretty good in terms of like it's actually slightly bigger than 1 unit.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tree. It's a freaking tree.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Let's get this back over here. I was trying to figure out why my shortcut wasn't working. It's because I moved it. Oh my god, can I add bookmark? Thank you.
Boy, Blender did an amazing job of like completely re-implementing a modern window-driven UI, didn't they? Like if you hired the Blender team to make the next Linux desktop, it would actually be successful, right? Like this is like
That would be pretty
a
great.
really
Yeah.
freaking good UI, right?
Mhm.
It's I don't think it's as good as a Windows or Mac UI, but it's pretty freaking good, right?
It's definitely Linux good.
Yeah.
And this is Intel. I wonder if there's a Blender M1 yet.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Wait, I almost hit expert, but Y up is correct. We're doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
There is
geometry.
apply modifiers. What the hell does that do? So if you
I think
highlight that,
I think it does.
it would have done the thing that we just did.
That's a
No.
stronger warning than expected.
Modifiers are different, right? Modifiers are the things like solidify, subsurface, subsurface division, all those things that we learned in the donut tutorial, or I would have learned had I actually gone through it.
Do it. No, do it. What are you doing for the next 2 weeks? You should stream the donut tutorial.
Yes, I'll just do it silently. People will just see me like scratching my head as I struggle with it.
That's so funny. Okay, cool. Tree. Get out of here, tree.
Oh, disrespectful.
Extremely.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where do we load the tree?
Models index.html, I think, or index.ts.
Oh, good to know. Models index. Ah, delightful. Right. Okay.
Yeah, this file, once we get rid of the OBJs, will be much better, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
All it is converting imports into JavaScript objects.
Which I really like having files like this around, so
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
Great. And let's see, the tree is now moved out of the OBJ and into the GLTF renderer.
Yeah.
And is does the renderable change? No, it's still a string key actually.
I'm trying to think. If you go to the render manager, I actually think there's a renderable. There's a different type of renderable component.
Oh, that's right. Well, let me look at the player. Right, entity model. That's what we want.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right, because it gets this type instead.
Yep, and that should just work. No? Damn.
And all this just worked. Also, like this is great, but it like started loading, got about this far, hit a tree, and then just gave up.
And then our debug draw is not working anymore as well.
Our debug draw is not working. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it's stopping at the first tree, unknown model tree line.
Oh, we're not using the edge shader yet. We should use that. We're not using edge shading.
Gotcha.
Which also reminds me, when we load the models in the render manager, are we augmenting the models with the edge on attribute?
Oh, great question. Where? We're doing the loading here. We have GLTF load all models.
We are adding edge on line 306.
Great. So, okay, so the problem is that this whole line, the line buffer thing, actually we should do, but
we don't.
It's weird that
100% need it.
Yeah, it's weird that this is trying to draw the tree line model though, which I think is unnecessary.
Well, that's how the tank is being drawn currently. The tank is not using the tank is using the line mesh technique. So
Oh,
we actually need
I
to
I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
the
I'm
game
sorry. I
doesn't
gotcha.
know the wire solid shader yet. I think we actually have it though. It's available in the
Yep.
renderer.
Yeah. So, but what is wrong with tree line? Because we should be loading that model here.
Good question.
Model node dot name. Actually, I guess I should look. Tank. Ah, there's your problem.
Sorry, it's a little
That's
bit
name.
it's below our oh,
Oh,
is
sorry.
it the node name is different?
Yeah, yeah. Wait, I gotcha. There's the problem.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is a tree type 005 mesh, tree type 05 mesh. Yeah, I've had to fix this on a model before.
Okay.
Also, I've noticed this comes out a lot, the light and camera in nodes, and I have just been deleting them.
Oh, yeah, you can actually do all this in Blender. It might even be the
Okay.
better place to do it actually.
Yeah, that does seem like the better place to do it.
Yeah,
Hey,
that was cool.
sick trees.
Yeah.
All right, wait. All right, let's do. You're right. So the solid. This is doing render solid, but actually, if we do render wire solid. Oh,
Uh,
you know what? Here.
well, we
That'll do
don't
it.
actually want to do that. This is the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we don't want to use the solid shader. We want to use the wire solid shader, right? So if you scroll down, there should be a render wire solid. Oh no, wait. You're
Well,
right. What's
that was
going on
it.
here?
This
Okay,
this is.
I got it.
Do we need to do a second pass? Does the render toy do two passes on this?
Oh, yeah, I think I know what's going on here.
Yeah. What you thinking?
I think we should make a different render function. This option, it's just too confusing to pass in like a flag to use a different shader. I think it's better if we copy this function.
Okay. Cool. Seems reasonable.
Yeah,
Uh, before I do that, actually, let me do the three other OBJs. We'll just
that's
get this out of
fine.
the way.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to just start deleting everything that is the old render stuff, and this should only take an actual second. Let's see. Do we have any transforms? Yes, we'll apply them. Love it. And GLTF, and you become the bullet. Yeah, this bullet was the extent of what I could remember how to sculpt in Blender, by the way.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it could be worse. It's going to come out as a thing called cone.
Do we want to rename it there? You can rename
I'm
it.
gonna rename for the next one. Yeah,
Okay.
that one I'm just gonna do by hand because I forgot.
I think there's an interesting problem to solve, which is that the file name and the root node could be different. And I've
Yeah.
been trying to think about how to deal with that.
Hmm.
Honestly, the code should dictate what the root node should be called, or we don't even really care. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I feel like we should be able to. We should be loading things by their file. We should be storing things by their file name in the loader.
Yeah, I actually think the convention I like is that the root node of any mesh or of any model should be called root.
It should be called root. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
because that way when we do our modifiers, it's always consistently root dot something, right?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
We don't. I don't think we
Wall.
need to do the. Oh, the wall's fine. Yeah. I
I
was gonna
mean, the
say
wall
like
is.
we actually have a cube that is
Oh,
it is made programmatically.
I'm gonna
Um,
put the wall in here.
it's fine. Yeah. But it's not the registration point is the center of the cube rather than the center of the bottom face of the cube, which is what we want for the
Oh,
wall.
oh, for the programmatic one.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, this will be correct. Cool. I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, at the very least, just having this cube as the wall too means that we can change this up later with something fancier.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back over here. grab a couple more of these. So what do we got? We got bullet, we got wall, and we got core. And we'll sort that. All right. And then all the OBJs go away.
Yeah, that whole model's struct we should get rid of eventually.
Yeah, I'm just afraid to kill it right this moment.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But I'm with you. GLTF and then oops. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure what uses models here.
Basically everything that's drawing right now, we have to switch over to
It's actually it's just this parse OBJ though.
Oh.
Yeah. So actually, if I take that out, okay. Now I feel safer getting rid of that. Wall, bullet, core. Sweet. Oh man, goodbye. Weird OBJ function. I
it's in the Git. It's in the Git history, man. It's not gone. It's still alive in your memory.
Oh, that's really what I needed to hear.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Oh, we get rid of all this
is
stuff.
Pretty satisfying. Yeah.
This is the ice cream I wanted. I wanted to delete some code.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it. Oh, materials? You're out of here. Great. Was that exported? No.
There's a whole file called interfaces old, which I think we might be able to get rid of entirely.
That sounds pretty good. I should not close my entire editor. Come back. Yeah, I saw that go by to interfaces. Oh boy.
Let's search for the model def. I think there might be a loader function. Oh, the terrain still uses it. Never mind.
Yeah, okay. We'll keep it around.
Yep. Soon.
Very soon.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put Blender away. Don't need any donuts anytime soon. And then let's see.
We have to go entity by entity. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, we got that right. So then we have to do core, and this e.renderable becomes a e.entity model.
Well, what did you just bring up right there? Holy crap!
My sweet copy buffer.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, which is searchable with Alfred. This thing is.
And this is the system clipboard that you're viewing right now, right?
So this is Alfred's clip. Alfred is keeping a full copy buffer. Let's see, clipboard history, and I just tell it like.
Does it respect? You know how 1Password will pull an item out of the clipboard after 60 seconds?
It does. It actually respects that. Yeah.
I'm gonna buy the power pack.
The power pack is worth this. Yeah. Yeah, because I have Command Option C. It's perfect. Mm-hmm.
I don't use power pack for almost anything else. I wrote a plugin for Alfred for work reasons that are embarrassing to the organization, not to me, but to the organization, so that I won't divulge. But
That's too bad. Yeah.
But I haven't found as much use in.
I don't do any of this shit. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of like low quality custom plugins, like stuff that's like almost but not quite there. Like I want one that like converts UTC to local time and vice versa.
That'd be nice, yeah.
Yeah, and there's one that's kind of out there in GitHub, but it's like weirdly not good. Anyways, yeah.
Whoa. I've never even tried this one before.
Whoa.
Okay, cool. Hey, this ain't the worst.
I started listening to this dope band yesterday or the day before.
Oh, what is it?
They're called Krong Bean. I think it's like a Thai word, so KHRUANG. BIN.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah. They're really good.
Yeah.
Put on their 2018 album, Con Todo El Mundo.
Huh.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to hear this, but just
I get to hear it.
Enjoy it yourself. Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, I like this. Is like it's got a 60s funky vibe to it.
It's like 60s funk. They got like a really tight drummer, tight bass player, tight guitar player. Really
I'm
super minimal
stoked.
vocals,
Okay.
super minimal vocals. Yeah,
We're gonna put this here and leave this in the buffer because I will find this tomorrow
yeah.
or tonight. Are you familiar with dengue fever?
I'm the disease. Yes.
No, the super rad band. You would actually Escape from Dragon House is, I think, something you would very much like. This album is sick.
I am gonna add it to my
Yeah.
things. That's the app I use for my to-do list and that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a similar thing. It's like they're I don't think they're Thai, but Southeast Asian for sure.
Yeah, Krong Bean is
And it's
white
also
people. But
it's white people. Okay,
yeah,
dengue fever is
yeah.
actually Cambodian.
Oh, good for them. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. They're not just appropriating. That's fine.
it's true.
Yeah,
But it's strangely the same mix of like Southeast Asian 60s funk in
yeah.
a really cool way. So
Yeah, you can't get too angry at appropriation in pop music, or else you're just gonna like
it's music.
not listen to
Yeah.
pop music. You know?
If it were I to be angry at that, I could no longer listen to any Beatles or anything. So
Yes, exactly.
whatever. Also, like, I don't know, man. I grew up playing jazz. Jazz is appropriate as fuck from
Yeah,
someone.
yeah. Did you watch what's the jazz movie with Miles Teller in it?
Soul?
No,
Oh
no.
no.
Um, it like won an Oscar or something, right? Whiplash. Yes, I was
Whiplash.
thinking Cannonball, but it wasn't Cannonball. It was Whiplash.
Oh,
Did
I
you watch
totally
this?
didn't.
Oh,
No,
okay.
is it good?
I don't know. I well, apparently it's controversial amongst actual musicians. But it's about
Mm.
J.K. Simmons is like this like satanic jazz teacher who like demands he's like abusive to his
What?
students, but like the kind of thesis of the movie is that the abuse makes you better as a musician.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does sound controversial. I don't know if I agree with
Yeah,
that.
I don't think many people do, but
Hmm.
it's
Interesting.
Damien Chazelle who I
Big
kind
fan?
of he did La La Land, which makes me lose a lot of respect for him. You know, like it just yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because I actually really enjoyed 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Really? Oh yes, yes. No, this was awesome.
This was a great movie. Yeah.
Um,
What is? Oh, he's only the screenwriter there, not the director. So
yeah, yeah. No, that
uh,
movie was great. I thought there was
it
another
was.
Cloverfield past that one. That was the one I thought you were talking about.
Oh, there is, and I haven't seen it, and I don't think I care to.
This one I've seen. I saw the original Cloverfield. I basically
First,
died of motion sickness.
oh, it's horrifying. Yeah, in
Yeah,
that respect.
Cloverfield Lane was
Uh,
great. It's got what's her
uh-huh.
name in it, who's awesome, and also John Goodman, who's always like
John
the
Goodman killed
stewing,
it.
like terrifying guy. You know.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch
Is
Barton
this?
Fink? Yes, Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Oh, she was great in that movie. Yeah.
Yes.
I never saw Barton Fink. No.
Oh, dude.
Okay. All
If
right. I'll watch it.
yeah, if Dean is on, he'd be telling you about it. He's a Cohen fan, so
Oh, I've seen a lot of fucking Coen movies, and I haven't seen
this
this.
is the
That
classic like John Goodman as
shit.
the like seething evil presence. He's like
Oh,
a
I love
John
it.
Goodman as a David Lynch bad guy.
Oh fuck. All
Yeah.
right. Well, and I guess I got to get a Sling subscription to watch this. No,
Eh,
I'll
you
watch it
can
on
rent it
Prime.
for $4. Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
I'll rent it for $4.
Because Jeff
But this,
Bezos, Union busting Jeff needs our $4.
so you know what I find really like all this stuff in here.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive I can just go and get this on Apple as well for the same
Should we be
$4.
yeah, should we be paying Apple? Is that the
I've
question you're asking?
I've started renting more shit on Apple, yeah, because I'm just
Okay.
like I don't want to give it to Google. I don't want to give it to Bezos. This is also $4, but like I think Google doesn't want to promote Apple shit here.
Yeah. I think we've had this conversation before, but is Tim Cook the most benevolent of our captors?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's my impression as well.
Yeah.
He's still my captor. He's still going to be up
Oh,
against the wall,
100%.
but
I
he's the
feel like
best one. Yeah.
Tim Cook is the embodiment of that meme, American drone strike meme.
Okay.
Do you know this one? Oh
No.
shit. Meme. I hear the next one will be so many drones. Damn. Sent by. There we go. Yeah, that's the meme.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
The
Tim Cook is that.
yeah, the classic left criticism of liberal diversity politics, right? Like, um, yeah. What was the thing? It's like, I read somebody who was, I think she was like a journalist who was like investigative journalist, like specializing in like sex work, like just like
Mhm.
writing about sex work. And there was a tweet. It's like, and this was 2016, mind you, a much more innocent era than today. But it was like, I'm excited about Hillary Clinton being the first woman president, like I am like the first woman police chief or something like that. It was quite a harsh statement.
Yeah,
um,
but
yeah,
correct.
yeah, right.
Still correct. Oh gosh, okay. This is that. See, this still needs to be named wall for some reason. I don't know where cube came from. I renamed it up here.
It needs to be named Wall because of the way they were loading, and I
Hmm.
think that maybe we should change that.
Yeah, I think so too. Bullet.
Because largely we shouldn't care about the actual node names except for modifiers.
Hmm.
So the convention I like is that the name of the model should be the file name, and that should
Hmm.
correspond to the key in that models object table that we load in the models.index, and that should be also the word that you use to refer to that model throughout the code base. And then I think that the root node should always be the word root, and
Always
then
be
every
root.
yeah, and then every always be root.
Nope, I think that's totally right.
ABR.
ABR.
A always B R doesn't have the
Oh.
same rhythm to it. I saw Glengarry Glen Ross on Broadway actually when I was living
Oh,
in New
really?
York. Yeah, I saw
Oh,
it,
that's cool.
and Al Pacino was playing Jack Lemmon's role.
Whoa.
Like he came back to it like 20 years later, and he's like, you know what, I want to play what's Sydney something or other, whatever Jack Lemmon's
Oh,
character is in the
shit.
movie.
Glenn. I forget.
This movie's
Shelley
so Shelley Levine.
Shelley
Yes,
Levine.
yeah,
That's such a
yeah,
great
yeah,
name.
yeah. Fucking David Mamet, man. I kind of want to just like stop the stream and go watch the movie right now. It's so good.
Yeah, I want to watch this again.
Yeah,
Fuck. Ah, okay.
that part where Ed Harris is like, are we talking here or are we talking? You know, like, are we talking or are we talking? You know, it's so like the dialogue is so good.
That's
Uh,
like that is like the young age for a lot of 90s stars for me too.
right.
Like early 90s Ed Harris and was it who's the guy who's on SNL and plays Trump and in 30
Alec
Rock?
Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin. Yeah, the Baldwin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like prime Alec Baldwin.
Oh yes, very much so. And then what's his face? The other guy that I can't remember anything now. But the guy who plays the kind of like kind of wimpy salesman.
Oh, we got Spacey.
Oh, Alan
Alan
Arkin. God,
Alan Arkin.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm worthless.
He's he's dead, isn't he?
Is he dead?
Oh, he's
Is
not.
present tense. 86. That's up there.
You know who's dead? I think it's Alan Alda.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy died.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew.
He seemed pretty cool, Alan Alda.
Hmm. Hmm. He always seemed like, yeah, he seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah.
I love that this is the picture they have for Jack Lemmon.
And then the Infinity guy was in there too. Jonathan
Infinity
Price,
guy. Why is he the Infinity guy?
because he was in all the Infinity commercials. Infinity with an I instead of a Y, the Nissan luxury brand. Does that still
Gosh,
exist?
I don't know. It very well might.
Okay.
I feel like what man, I honestly I'm just like, what do I know Jonathan Price from? It's from literally everything.
Yeah,
Every
he's
fucking
literally
movie.
in everything.
All right. Shit, all this worked. We got it.
Isn't Jonathan Pryce? Is he not the main character in Brazil?
He's the main character in Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
Which like, oh, so good.
Yes. Were you the one telling me that Terry Gilliam is an asshole?
No, but I believe it.
I was disappointed to hear that. Somebody told me that, and I was like, no.
He probably is.
Because we were thinking about, I was like talking to somebody about Monty Python and how
Yeah.
like John Cleese kind of had a heel turn during Brexit.
Oh, I mean, I guess Terry Gilliam does. He does some
Oh
damage across the
yeah,
shoulder.
yeah. He had words during the whole Me Too. I think that
Yeah,
was a
this was 2020.
yeah, but you know, I think this is just carrying forward, right? Variations
Oh
on a
yeah,
theme. Me Too was a good time to not say anything, right? It was a good time to just listen,
it's
you
great.
know.
Keep your mouth shut. Yeah, yeah. A great time to not say, "Wait, what about me?"
Yeah,
I think the problem is that since it was called Me Too, everyone was like, "Ah, yeah, me too,"
yeah,
and half the population couldn't figure out that they really shouldn't have done that.
yeah. Okay, should we get our walls back?
We got our walls here. I mean,
Oh,
they're just
they are being wire they are wireframed.
they're a wireframe cube.
Okay.
But let's get them. Yeah. So so if we go into the render,
Everything is cyan. I don't like it.
everything is cyan. Everything is this color. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
fine.
Jeff, you know what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Render old. It's gone.
Jesus, I love it. No, wait, we can't
No,
do it. The terrain.
I just say this is the terrain, isn't it? If I take this out, we lose the ground.
Well, it'll be exciting. The whole reason why I did the refactor over the weekend or a couple days ago or whatever, uh, is that I wanted to be able to create the new mesh, the new model stuff programmatically, and so we can do that relatively easily. Not a bad exercise to do today or some other time.
Create the new model stuff programmatically.
Yeah, model
What do you mean?
nodes, model nodes, the meshes, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Before it was
yeah.
just pure loading GLTFs, and now you can just like write some code and make one.
Nice.
Yeah.
All
I
right, that looks
love
good.
this super zoomed out view.
Isn't it great? Yeah, the perspective really falls apart at
Yeah.
exactly this size
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah.
All right, there is the terrain removed, which honestly, it's fucking great.
I mean, we're going for that sort of anyways, right?
Yeah, I mean, how bad do you feel if we just roll with this for a second? It's cool.
Um,
It's different. It gets rid of render old.
if we roll, like, I'm fine with rolling it for now. I'd be a little bit nervous deleting all the code that is implementing the maps, just because like we have. But then again, like terrain is an open question of like, what do we actually want to do with it right now?
I was gonna say, actually, I feel a lot less confidence in just the general anything of terrain at the moment. Yeah,
Yeah, I like the
it's really
idea of
weird.
terrain. Maybe I don't know. If
Okay.
we actually like, because like our rendering's not correct right now. We're not rendering the solid. We're not we're this is fully wireframe shading and not wire solid shading right now. And once we get to
Correct. Yeah.
wire solid shading, then we'll be able to do something a little bit more interesting.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep these commented out so we
That's
can
fine.
turn the terrain back on. Yeah.
That's fine.
Uh, so let's see. So we're calling render solid on the line models, which is correct because that is our wire solid mesh. Actually, you know what?
No.
I just realized what I want to do, which is this place where we add line is really going to drive me crazy.
We can just get rid of it.
Where I was going to say, or we could change this to wire solid.
It should be line because it's a line mesh.
It's
Wire solid is the combination of the triangle mesh and the line mesh.
Oh, we don't need this then. You're right, because the edge on is in the vanilla name.
Yeah, this will break the game though right now because we are currently drawing.
Because we depend on it.
Yeah, but if we want to change it, we can create a new render function called render wire solid.
Yeah, I think that's.
And that's probably what we want to go for. And render solid probably should still be around.
Yeah. How do you want to have it just use the solid shader though?
Yes, if you take a look at what RenderToy does, I think RenderToy's not a. Oh, RenderToy, we didn't go all the way. I went halfway with RenderToy. This is something I could have done yesterday. I was like, what can I do today? But basically, what we want to do is, I think if you just took render solid and just
Mhm.
copied it 100%,
Yep,
but
and just switch that condition.
got rid of that if statement. Yeah, exactly.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, everything
Which
else
makes
is
me,
basically the same.
yeah. All right, I
I
could I
I
could think of ways to refactor that, but I'm gonna do it the dumb way.
I think the dumb way's fine. I don't mind the duplication.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the solid one not having that anymore?
I feel great.
Okay,
I think that like we should get rid of the Boolean flag on the solid version, and yeah,
great. Yeah, just no options. Cool.
yeah,
Sweet. And while I'm doing this, I will totally update the render toy because this just needs to call render wire solid now.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah, that's much better actually.
Right. The render
Cool.
tool
And now we
really
can.
kind of makes it clear that like yeah, there are three different drawing modes. They call it three
Mhm.
different draw functions, right?
Yeah. Okay, so here, this is render wire solid, and it's rendering it with the normal model ID.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the trees
You
are
know what?
filled in now, right?
I got to turn the terrain back on for this because that looks really cool.
for the contrast. Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
walls look really good.
The walls look like they're
Our
off half tile.
turrets are funktastic.
No, no, it's the wall. You can see
Oh, the walls are off.
the walls are off. Yeah, that's okay. The trees look super cool
They
though.
look
Oh my
pretty good.
gosh,
Yeah.
I really like that.
Tank's looking cool. The tank has too much detail. Oh shoot.
Way too much. So I did not expect that when you hit Command plus, it actually like is decreasing the resolution of my render.
Uh, that well, okay. You know,
And
it's
Command
funny.
Command minus actually tightens it up a lot. Oh wow, that looks really cool actually. Huh. What? That's how you turn up and down the resolution? Oh, you know what it is? I was reading about this for how we do double pixel drawing. And it's that we need to
We're using width instead of client width somewhere. Is that
uh actually just yeah, wherever we do canvas with, canvas dot, we can actually just multiply by 2 for the inner size. Because we've set the
yeah.
pixel width to this window device pixel width, but if we do times 2, we'll actually be rendering just like
Is there a
the
way we can detect high DPI displays?
I think there actually
You would think
is.
HTML would have something like that, right?
I sure hope so, yeah.
Well, how does the web pages know whether to use the 1x or 2x version of an image?
That's a good question. Oh
Oh,
man.
dude.
Oh, the game is HD now. Shit, we've been doing that this whole time?
Yeah, incredible.
Ah, I
If
mean
you
that
read
that just looks good.
if you read WebGL fundamentals, WebGL2 fundamentals.org,
Hmm.
there's a whole like anti-patterns section, and it
Mm.
talks exactly about like when you're in the web, here's the things that you set. Don't use width, use client width because it's like one is the CSS version and one is the HTML element version, and they're different. Like the guy really
Mhm.
knows like all of the like the details, and there are all of these values that are all accidentally the same value most of the time, and so that's why it's really hard to discern all these things. But you just made the game
Yeah.
better.
Oh man, this looks really
This
cool. I
looks
hope
yeah,
this
no,
get I
I can see
did
it.
it come across on Zoom?
It
Because
does.
okay, great.
I mean, I'm looking at it in OBS right now with like it's only occupying a tiny section of my window right now, and it looks really good.
Fair. I can turn it back to fuzzy. Whoop. Oh, this is probably like this is 4K. It's actually starting to slow down a little bit.
Interesting. I wish I understood how that worked.
Same.
Is it just rendering? Is this basically our multi-sample anti-aliasing? Is it just rendering it at a larger scale and then scaling it a bit down?
It sure feels that way,
Yeah.
yeah. Huh. My think I changed the bullet node because my bullet is not rotating anymore. Oh, actually, it's because our bullet rotation was based on the old system, not the new one.
I see.
That's fine. I'm just so happy at how these tanks look. Man. Cool.
It looks
Too
really good.
detailed. Too detailed, but it looks really great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's make the same change to render toy.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Width. Oh, baby. Oh, shit. That's just great. You wanted anti-aliasing? We got it.
Nice. Was that the issue the
Yeah,
entire time? We were just in fuzzland.
a little bit though. I will say everything looks the line got thinner. I think. Let's see. It's not gonna. Yeah, did it get thinner or is it just fuzzy? No, maybe it was just fuzzy.
I think it was just fuzzier before, right?
Yeah. Oh, and then we should do this on resize as well. Oh, it probably means we have to do it on resize over here as well. Otherwise, as soon as you resize, yeah, fuzz lands.
Gosh. Well, nice discovery.
Yeah. Look, that's really great, to be
Yeah.
honest. Window. That's add event. Oh yeah. Everything times 2. We're gonna. This would actually be a great way to do the low graphics mode, essentially. Oh fuck! I think I did times 4 at some point. Fuck. That's not good.
This might take some thought.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you. It'll take more thought than just adding multipliers, so that's fine. But render toy does look great now.
Well, one thing we could do is like anytime we actually set we modify the canvas, we can multiply by 2. So in the client, we can do the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that change? It doesn't change. Does it change aiming at all? Does it feel like aiming is off? Seems like it's
Nope.
okay. Okay, good.
Yeah, it seems the only problem is the bullets are coming out sideways, but it just looks uncomfortable,
That's
really.
fine.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Why do we do this and then this?
There's 2 different canvases. You're looking at canvas 3D and canvas 2D.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh, thank you.
Is that going to clean up the font?
That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah. I mean, it does. It's everything is positioned wrong, but it is extremely sharp.
Yeah.
Let's see. So canvas 3D dot. Oh, I'm searching in regex. That's not what I want. Okay. Canvas 3D. Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
We're gonna have to break this apart, which is fine. We don't want to multiply the 2D height and the 2D width. So.
Mm-hmm. Great point.
Break it up. Break up the monopoly.
Oof. You are speaking after my heart. I love it. All right, there's our resize
Except
functions.
the government monopoly on healthcare. We should get that one going.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't seem quite right.
A little bit surprising. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, a little bit surprising.
Yeah.
On resize, I really would have thought that was in fact the correct thing to multiply.
Yeah.
Now, what are viewport dimensions? Where are these even coming from? They're an input parameter.
Yeah, go to client in main or client min, yeah.
Inner width. That seems right. And then we sync with also inner width values.
Yeah.
Also seems right. Oh well, I installed a new Git extension and it really wants to show me the GitHub commits. That's cool. Uh, huh. And this is render toy. Render toy is fine. Don't care about render toy. Viewport dimensions times 2. That
It's interesting that
I
it
was
works the first time around.
yeah, I'm surprised. I was gonna copy. I was gonna log d. I was just gonna see what we got in here and if somehow we were actually sticking the times 2 into the value.
Got it.
I'd be surprised. Come on, reload. Is it reloading? There we go. That seems like a reasonable 712 by 260. Huh. So wait, are you telling me it just works now that I don't multiply it by 2? Come on. Well, I'm glad it always works the first time. That's something.
Yeah, that's interesting how
All right.
it like occupies a quarter of the window, or maybe even
Yeah,
less than a quarter. I'm puzzled.
I am as well. That's okay.
You know what this reminds me of a little bit? For some
Hmm.
reason, recently I had an issue where I was like puzzling over TypeScript and import rules. You know the whole like common JS import style versus like ES6 import styles,
Yeah.
and how if you have a like a standard Node.js library that like exports a function, it's like really hard to import using the import statement.
Yeah.
Um, I never quite understood exactly how all of that stuff worked. And I think we're in the same territory here intellectually with like all these like weird rules on like how the client how the canvas size is different than the window size that it's in, and like everything is like kind of the same until they're not, and then you're just like in a lot of pain as a result. I think that the viewport should
Hmm?
be. Actually, I don't know. I was about to say something, but then I was like, wait a minute. I don't even know what high DPI means. Like, are we looking at your screen in 1080p or is it actually 4K? It's kind of both, right?
That's a great question. Yeah, I think so. I think that we're looking at 1920 by 1080 2x. And I think if I
Yes,
hit this button, it'll do something weird. I don't want to mess up your zoom window,
that's fine.
but I think that'll change it to actually 1920 pixels by 1080 pixels.
Yeah.
That's my interpretation at least. Let's see.
I think I should turn
What
up my video bit rate on OBS. Sorry, that's a random thing.
do
I'm just
it?
like looking at my. I'm not gonna do it right now, but
What's the bit? What are we bidding at?
2500.
Hmm.
When
I do 4500 for what it's worth.
do, yeah, I feel like I feel like the outcome is that the archive videos don't look that good. Um, so I will do 45.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that the FPS is 30. Why can't
For
it go
me, yeah.
higher? I can do
Mm,
60 in on my Mac, which is
I was
interesting.
saying my refresh rate is 30 right now, so I don't think you can get more than 30 from me, but you should be able to get 60 from you.
Yeah, I should be able to get 60 from Zoom, right? Like our Zoom should be really really clean and cool.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you'll just look like you're the next gen version.
All I'm saying is that my OBS has always been at 30 FPS, and I don't know if I can turn it up, but we'll
Hmm.
see. We should just go like max everything. We deserve it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
deserve it.
I mean, I think this is a good usage of that PC too.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced the M1 will get us there quite yet.
Yeah.
Soon though. Soon.
I think
All
also
right.
Zoom's behavior is a little bit obstreperous in Mac OS as well. Like when you move away from Zoom, it keeps that little window open on Mac where it shows your face. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I got it over here.
Okay. And that's not the way it works in Windows. In Windows, I can just like let Zoom be the background window, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Uh It's wild to me that something is validating my GLTF here.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm a big fan actually. I think I don't need this rotation on the wall node.
I don't
Of
think so. Yeah.
rotation of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Okay, that's running again. Boy, I have the strangest problem, which is that for some reason the emoji picker just pops up randomly on this computer all the time. I
That's
haven't figured it out yet.
probably frustrating.
Yeah, I blame Big Sur. I just wish I knew what was doing it.
Every time I hear Big Sur now, I think Big Sur SIR, like a
Oh,
large
Big
man.
Big Sur.
Yeah.
This is a risky Google on a stream. Okay. Strangely, a comic book character.
Yeah.
Actually, you just made me think of big data. Uh,
Oh yeah, yeah, totally. How is this
Man, why are
hard?
the?
How is
I
this
don't
hard?
know. Am I in DuckDuckGo now? I don't know. Big data, Brent Spiner. Do you need me to go that far?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. It's not the
Yeah.
one, but I'll take
It's
it.
not the one. Yeah, I mean it's close. Yeah.
Okay, now here's all the big datas. Finally. Anyway. Okay.
Very crisp.
Well,
I love these graphics.
pretty crisp. We really tightened up the graphics on level
Yeah.
3. Is this what
In
game dev
render
is like?
in yes, in render toy,
Yeah.
how does the line shader, the line mesh version look?
Uh, cool, but kind of in an Oberdin way.
Yes, it is grainy, right? It is
Yeah.
not anti-aliased at all.
Uh-uh. No, still, I would still call that exceptionally grainy compared to this one, which is
Yeah.
really looks great.
Well, how does the grid look to you in the game right now?
A little iffy.
Okay, so it is also not anti-aliased because it's using the same drawing technique
Yeah, I was
as
gonna
the
say
line. They're just lines. Yeah, they're just GL
yeah, the grid
lines.
has a real moire pattern to it for me. Is
Yeah.
that the word? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you're seeing that as I move back and forth, but it looks like patterns are
It's a
contracting
little
and
small
expanding.
just through my particular viewpoint because I'm watching
Yeah,
through OBS,
totally.
but
Yeah. It's we can anti-alias it or yeah,
okay,
draw mesh.
right. Do we want to move the terrain over?
Well,
Oh, I do want to move the wall,
oh,
but yeah,
I do. Yeah. It looks kind of cool when you go through the wall though.
it is kind of cool.
Yeah, moving the terrain over. That's an interesting problem. How? What would our methodology be? Would we make one flat plane for the terrain in GLTF and render that 4096 times?
I think we're already doing that, right?
Yeah, but right now it's using the OBJ format or no OBJ-like format, right, to do the render old.
Oh yeah, we don't have vertex coloring in the new
Hmm.
shader, so that's a
Hmm.
problem. Okay, so we'll keep the old one around for now.
Hmm.
Um,
But do you want vertex coloring? Because we could really color this thing some other ways. Everything is kind of the samey right now. Ooh, you're invisible.
does that bother you when I do this? Does it?
No, I think it's a very dramatic effect. Actually, I know you're about to lean in with a thoughtful comment.
I actually think we could probably do some analytics on the history of the stream, and I bet when I come in from being invisible, I say the dumbest things. Like, um,
Oh,
you know, I think we can take care of the terrain off stream. I think it's not that interesting a problem.
okay.
I think what it'll involve is pulling out yet another render mode that does not do lighting, does not expect normals, but expects vertex colors. Right,
Hmm.
different shader.
What do you think we should do about the overall blueness of the world?
Are you talking about for the individual models?
Yeah,
I
we've
would.
got
Uh, the entity model component should take a color. It should take a
anti
vec4.
mouse shade color. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's really reasonable.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what would this look like if it had some actual color on it? Oh man, this is just a space shooter now. I love it. So if we, let's see. Yeah, if we did the, nope, not tank, it's player index. I really want something around here to be called tank. Oh, gotcha. So model modifiers are actually, it's a mat 4. That's interesting.
Oh, model modifier. No, what I was going to say is just like in that entity model component, just add another vec4 that's a color.
Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Model modifiers are it's actually model, it's like mesh transforms. That's probably another way of describing what that is.
Okay, yeah, so really just do a color
Yeah.
vec4 and call it a day. Can I use vec4s as a type here?
Yes.
Ah, great. And I guess maybe this is, well, you know what? It's required. We're just going to give everything a color.
Yeah, exactly. Because right now it's just being set in the render manager.
Sweet.
From values, probably.
Mm. All right, so let's see if we do. Oh, we got to import this everywhere. Okay. Yeah, I can see refactoring this at some point too. I'm just gonna I'm gonna make everything white for a second, just to get us out of here. Tank, nope, already did tank. Turret index.
We can find every time entity model is used, right? And then that'll make it a little bit easier for you to navigate.
You're so smart. That's really clever. And much, much cleverer than the thing I was doing. Okay. Trees are white. Walls are white. Cores are white. I keep forgetting we even have cores in here. It's great. Tanks and turrets. Oh gosh, I probably gotta go back and import vec4 into all those.
What did we do about cloning the entity model? Is the entity model not being copied right now?
I don't think so because we don't. Let's see. The only modification we make to it, I believe, is the tank modifier. And we use that for rotation. And we decided that since it was predictive only, it's either we're predicting it so we can just keep writing to it, or it's coming in via multiplayer. So authoritative updates will update it somewhere else. So we don't clone it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's pure presentation as well. It doesn't have any logical.
Yeah, it's one of those funny things that's like, right, it's just visual. It's like input response and nothing more.
Yeah, I think we'll need to come up with some kind of more robust logical distinction between that type of component and then components that matter for true game state, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Gosh, I love that it imported a second GL matrix for all of these. Not helpful.
And I think there still might be a bug with entity model. Like if you roll back the creation of an entity, does that component go away? I don't.
That's a great question. Yeah.
But I don't care right now.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
And actually, I think since it's ID based, it probably rolls back correctly. But we shall see.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the issue with the entity models, we're not cloning right now. Like I think we explicitly decided not to clone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or our clone is just like set it equal, like to copy by reference.
Right.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Woo. There you go. Looks pretty cool,
looks
man.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
it really does.
Very high density meshes. It'll be great when we start rolling our own and they're like lower density.
I'm pretty stoked for that. Yeah. Why is this unhappy? Oh, immutable. Come on. Can I immutable this? Oh shit! I forgot how to
regular color should just be immutable. What's it complaining about?
Entity.color. Oh, it's complaining that this is not a vec4 actually.
It's complaining that is not
assignable to vec4.
Oh yeah. Okay, we'll just make that immutable.
Oh, okay. Right, wherever, what is renderable, I see. Right, go in here, this becomes an immutable vec4. There we go. Thank you.
And then that might
Sweet.
carry through. No? Okay.
I mean, no more in this file, but we'll see what comes next. So let's see, if I go to the tree and make this a green sucker. Going back to ugly color. Oh man,
Nice.
but it looks so cyberpunk though. I
Yeah.
love it. Turret index. What color do you want the turrets to be?
Uh, it's a good question. I do kind of like the white for kind of structural
Mhm.
things.
Okay,
Um,
maybe we'll do just the wall then. Oh, the walls need to be gray. Is going to be kind of awkward.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Silver colored walls is kind of cool.
Mhm. It's
Okay.
kind of nice. That
That's
deep blue. Yeah, dude. This game is looking like a game.
yeah.
Oh hey, is the bullet? Oh, you know what it is? The bullet's just a lot of triangles.
Yeah.
Code
For
does not work well with our render.
small things and faraway things are the kind of downfall of this rendering style.
Yep.
Because we
Yeah.
don't really have a notion of level of detail. Um, Normally level detail is like, you reduce the complexity of the thing you're rendering if you're far away.
Hmm.
Yeah. It
Man,
looks
this
pretty
thing looks
cool. Yeah.
it looks really slick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite a fan of everything going on here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I got my ice cream. I'm happy about that. This metaphor is gonna go all day.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
gonna
Just write it, log it till it's falling to pieces.
let me see what I can do about that cube though. Okay, what
What's
I'm gonna
wrong
do
with the
is
cube exactly?
well, it looks like, I mean,
Didn't we like manually modify it or something like that? Is that how we fixed it?
possibly. It looks like it is half a tile up, but only half a tile up.
And not half a tile to the right or left.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
that
really surprising.
unusual? Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Is it a programming bug or an asset bug?
I mean, I'm gonna say asset bug because everything else is fucking on the money.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
yeah. Like, well, I guess I can't tell if the turrets are right because the walls are eating them, but like, the trees are on the grid. The other tanks are on the grid. I think the walls are wrong.
Okay.
But
It's
let
the
me import
children who
this.
are wrong.
Speaking of The Simpsons, just killing it with image-based memes.
Yeah.
Correct. Oh well, I guess that is the problem, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that explains.
All right, let's just negative 0.5 that
And then
and smash that apply transform button.
yes.
Don't forget to like and apply transforms. And just spit this back into GLTF, I guess.
Yep.
I think I should keep my names this time too, since I imported from that.
Yep.
Okay, well now I'm not even sure. Wait,
Hmm.
really? Hang on. What? Oh, you know what I did? I made a GLB file.
Damn you, GLB.
I don't know. Why is that even there? We
Yeah.
don't need that. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
they are already
Wow.
fixed.
ES build. So fast.
I'm shocked. You know what? It also looks like they are through the floor, which is actually a little cool, but
It is cool. Oh yeah, I see it.
and they sure are. So let's see. Let's give it a Z of 0.5 and
It's
apply.
gonna mess with our heads so bad that the Z is up in Blender, but Y is
Z
up in
is
the
what
game.
Z is what I want to be up. I mean, the game messes with my head more than the
Than Blender does.
Blender.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm so used to Y being up now.
I think
I think, yeah,
you've been corrupted. They
yeah,
gotcha. Oh
they got to
man,
me.
this looks
It
great.
looks really good, man.
I'm gonna go over to
Dom, you made
Turret
this.
City.
Isn't this exciting?
We made this.
Yeah.
We made a dope little thing.
There's a charm to a lower density terrain. I'm not saying that it should be black like this, but there's something that looks
It's
really
good.
cool. Yeah,
It's really nice. Oh, those icosahedrons look great.
yeah,
I feel like this is the right triangle density for our models. Is this
yes, I
sucker?
agree.
Yeah. This is like one too far.
Yeah,
Yeah, these grid lines are actually kind of just too much. Where's the
you can tone it down.
Yeah, as I say, if I turn down the debug drum, maybe this won't actually feel quite so noisy.
I'm guessing it's in terrain.
That draws the lines though?
Yeah, we build the model, and we build it with vertex colors, right?
Oh, interesting.
Maybe it's in layer. I forget where we did
But
this.
but these are debug draw. I assume they'd be with
Oh,
the
they are
rest of the
debug draw.
debug.
You're correct.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I assume it's
maybe
like
in the client render manager.
in the render manager. Ah, okay, cool. Lines, grid. Let's see.
We might debug draw from the game though. Sorry, I know it's confusing.
No, it's okay. No, it's we debug draw. This thing in particular is sort of interesting. Yeah.
But it is a model. It's not like it's like pre-baked.
Right. Hmm. Yeah. What is it called though? Is it the grid? Ah, there you go. Nope, that's the editor though.
Wire
Show
tile
grid,
grid.
wire tile grid. Yeah. And then what renders? What renders this? Okay. Huh. There we go. Let's just quiet it down. But you know what'd be really cool? And actually is much better already. Now I feel like I'm in the holodeck.
Oh yeah, you should make them yellow.
I was just about to do that. What is yellow
It's
and red RGB?
one red, one green.
Red and green. Oh wow!
Nice.
Now I really feel like I'm in the holodeck.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks awesome.
Can we tone down the yellow a little bit more, even?
Absolutely. I'm doing opacity,
Yeah.
but that seems very reasonable. Hmm. Yeah, that's like textural in a nice way.
Yeah. Yellow is very high contrast against black. It's a good combo.
Oh man, this looks great. Oh wow, we have really pulled some 3D out of our hats here. I'm super impressed.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, this took us a minute, but so did multiplayer. And once again, I can't believe it works.
Yeah.
Not for any reason that we can't do it. Just I'm like, there's a lot of moving pieces.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, game's done. Seems good.
Ship it.
Where
Where are millions?
I mean, I invested all my game funds in GameStop.
Oh yeah. I fully expect in 5 years
GameStop millionaires.
we're gonna have just like Manchester 2 hype cycle like you would not believe, and when it lands, it's super buggy, and like the gamers are all like demanding their money back from PlayStation Store, and
oh god,
we'll be totally unapologetic. We're like, no, we're capitalists. That's right, we rode our workers. This isn't a game. What illusory world do you think you live in, where this is just not where exploitation is not the reality? You know what I mean?
Like there's not enough games about being the worker being exploited.
Yeah.
and getting your comeuppance. There really needs to be a couple more of those.
So the plot line in Manchester, building it out a little bit
Yeah.
more. You are like a low-level contract worker technician, right? That's why you
Hmm.
can drive the tank. Maybe
Right.
you even helped. You didn't design it. You're not the guy who built it, but maybe you were like kind of the scientist's assistant kind of guy, who
Mhm.
like kind of helped build it.
I could
Um,
see disgruntled like Tesla factory line worker too.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, something
Yeah,
like that. Where you are a specialist. You are highly skilled, right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
But also, you deserve better.
Also, you deserve better. Yes. And there is some unforgivable sin that happens. Maybe the election of a fascist president. Maybe simply the sale of the company to an even more rapacious
Mm.
company. Maybe, oh, I don't know, just the company deciding to like ship the tanks out to the border. You
I was
know,
gonna say, yeah, like the tanks get put on. Yeah, the tanks get put to like extremely dubious use. Like not even they weren't police tanks. They were like school buses that get repurposed into like armored personnel carriers for the deportations and war. I don't know.
yeah. The tricky narrative device that we have to kind of like ride is that on the one hand, we're supposed to be parodying the bungling military industrial complex, and at the same time, that same military industrial complex had to have produced a legitimately awesome tank for us to drive around, right? So there's a little bit of praise hidden in the contempt, right? They did come up with
True.
something cool. Yeah.
Yeah, or it could be sort of like well, piecemeal thing where we start cobbling. You can cobble together like you have to grab the turret off of a military tank,
Interesting.
but like you don't start off with that.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. It'd be fun if we had like a modular system. I just like when my model changes when I equip things,
Yeah.
so immediately going down that road.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is really cool. Do you want to hop on multiplayer? We really haven't done that in a while.
I wouldn't mind. How to set
I'm
it
kind of
up?
curious. That's a great question.
Uh, do you have ngrok?
I do have ngrok. Yep.
Okay.
Is there a player count variable? Here we
Try.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that in the server
server.
or
This is server main.
server?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
player count two.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So let me. Well, you say do you have ngrok? I bet I had ngrok, and then I got a new
Uh,
system.
Homebrew has it, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say we're about to have to brew install ngrok. Oh, and we're gonna find out if this terminal is running on M1 or not. It might. I'm just gonna preemptively pull up the Rosetta terminal.
And we have an ngrok account.
Oh, I was gonna put it on a random
Okay. Well, we're
name and
paying
throw
for
it in
it, so
chat
we've
though.
got a domain. We've got jeffanddown.ngrok.com.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Up to you. You have to log in. That's all.
I gotta log in. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll log in off stream, but
Yeah.
then this will be set up. Wow. Speaking of slow downloads, come on.
Good Lord.
This is not 3 megabytes per second. Oh, it's not. It's actually 3 megabits per second.
Oh, okay.
Glad they got their little mib in there.
Wait, isn't that just mean that it's 1024 rather than 1000?
Hmm. Oh, guess so. It's called a mebibyte. I've never said that word.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when most engineers say megabyte, they mean 1024 times 1024, right?
Usually, yeah, but it's lowercase mb is the megabits, right?
Friggin' marketers, I swear to Christ. Those people.
Uh, we are, yeah. They've done some bad stuff.
Yeah, they did us dirty, man.
They did do us dirty. All right. Well, at some point, when all my mibs download, my mebibytes. This is the
Gotta
problem.
get those MIBs.
I've got a gigabit connection, but it's not a gebibit
What is
connection. So
going on? What? I've seen this before. What?
we should brew install ngrok every day.
Yeah,
I hope ngrok comes out the other side of this. Did I type the package name
I
right?
had no idea. Oh, are we pulling down all of Homebrew Cask? Is that what's going on?
No, really? Oh. Tap, you can tap a cask without downloading every fucking. I
Oh,
hope.
that's what it's cloning into that directory as a parent, right?
Uh, fuck you.
What?
Oh my gosh. Let me just check my system preferences. This feels like a security problem. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Allow anyway. Goodness, that was
ngrok
rude.
HTTP.
HTTP
Yeah,
3000.
I'm so excited.
I am as well. Well, this should probably have an ngrok.io on the end of it.
I was like, whoa, that's a cool domain name. Oh my God. It's pretty flickery over here. I don't know what you're getting.
This is great actually. Are you on your Mac or on the PC?
I'm on the PC. I'm
Okay.
doing a lot of waiting for server, so I don't know what that
Bummer.
means.
Okay. Oh, I got a little bit of that just now too.
But
I
I'll tell you
wonder.
what, this is friggin' exciting. Turning off debug draw.
Man. Oh yeah.
Turning
Oh,
off debug draw makes it a little bit better. You know what? You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for you because you're running at 30.
right. Because I'm going at
Yeah,
30. Mm-hmm.
that is
That's,
solvable.
yep.
Oh, it's so cool. This is awesome. I love seeing the trees go by. I love the high DPI too.
The
It's
high
looking
DPI,
really
it's
good.
really nice, right? Yeah. I love that that gets delivered to you too. Like,
Yeah,
I know it's there, but I feel like I'm sending some HD graphics over the wire.
yeah.
Ambush.
Oh, are we shooting each other now? Is that?
Ah, I just hide in the trees until
Yeah.
you. Ooh,
I just died.
uh, you died. I actually killed you and predicted wrong. I saw your model disappear and pop back to life,
Oh, really? Well, I died
which was cool.
anyways. I hope you're
You
happy.
died anyway. I am happy actually. Here, do it. If you do
Command Shift R.
a shift, yeah, Control Shift R.
Just do Command R now.
Okay.
Yeah, Control Shift R. Yeah.
Oh, fair. Oh my God, I'm player two.
Ha 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 ha.
It's so rude. I've never been player two.
Yeah. If you turn off debug draw, it's
Ah,
better.
fair. This is great. Oh my gosh.
This looks really
Well,
good.
I wonder if we can bring the builder back.
We need to solve
Some pathfinding issues.
pathfinding. I actually had a thought. Oh god, the turrets look really good down here. I don't know if you've been down here, but
Which part are you
if you go to
in?
the
The
southeast.
southeast? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that I went down there a second ago, right? Yeah, these guys look great. Oh, I love it. I love it.
I wish I
I
was
kind of want to make sure.
zoomed in a little bit more. Maybe we could do scroll wheel and zoom it in a little bit.
Oh
Would you hate that?
shit. No, I'd love that.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'll just keep this running. This doesn't seem to be messing up my computer.
Yeah.
Nope. Core's going good.
So with pathfinding, one thing
Hmm.
I was thinking is that maybe what we can do is we can give the builder. Ooh, the game stopped.
Fuck. That's my bad.
No, it's fine. Maybe we can do the pathfinding on the server purely, and
Interesting.
what the client level pathfinder has is a tile that it's going towards, or
Okay.
it's got like a trajectory. It's got like I'm walking to the northeast, or I'm walking at like 22 degrees off of the x-axis, and then
Hmm.
well, that's
It's
hard.
like
It's kind of dead reckoning at that point. That's shitty. But I was gonna say that like the server runs the pathfinding once per frame and adjusts
that
that
seems pretty
it
reasonable though.
adjusts the
Yeah.
bearing. But the problem is it's really hard to integrate a bunch of bearings into a precise place that it's gonna go. Maybe it's
Hmm.
fine. Maybe what maybe what the server does is says, okay, your next tile is up, the one. Maybe all you do is you just move to moving move to like in one of the 8 compass directions, and I don't really know. I think we might have to do something. If the server is the only thing doing the pathfinding, we'd have to do a thing where the where we teleport the builder if it's off, right?
Yeah, I guess I was thinking too, like pathfinding to a location usually is pretty safe. Like I guess, fuck. I was thinking we haven't tested building something in the way yet, or like locking it out of a path. There's so many reasons we would need to recalculate. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean the thing we're trying to avoid is like recalculating the pathfinding on a resim, right?
Yeah.
And the resim basically like puts a pretty low ceiling on what we can do simulation wise per frame or per tick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, are you doing Zoom? Is that what you're doing?
I was gonna do the Zoom.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do the Zoom.
We got 15 minutes. We can zoom a window.
Yeah.
Especially because I think our distance is just, where is it? It's like a constant here somewhere, right?
It is.
I thought it was in here, but maybe not.
Only thing it's gonna affect.
Mm-hmm.
Did we put in the render? Is that what we did?
Maybe so. Oh, yeah, maybe we initialize the camera with a position, actually.
Oh, you might be right.
There we go.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So maybe it's just
we
a
set
client.
pause.
Maybe it's just in client sim that we do this.
Mm-hmm. Right, because really we'll just be incrementing and decrementing this value.
Exactly.
Actually.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that is super reasonable. Client sim or client main? I guess client sim is fine.
Yeah,
it don't matter.
Client sim is everything but the rendering. So maybe you can just have like a zoom level here, something like that.
Yep. Number and where we set the camera. Okay, then this dot zoom level is 12. And the other place we have 12 will now be zoom level. Great. And then somewhere in, I mean, really just in the constructor, like, I'm gonna do it above this weird dependency injection.
Yeah.
Scroll wheel support. Can you do this dot? What do we have? Window?
We actually have a mouse class, so that might be a good place to add this.
Did it become document event mouse? Oh, great. This is definitely what we want. Is the listener just on wheel?
Yes. So document.add event listener mouse wheel. I think it's what it is.
Cool. I was gonna say, I bet you did this in render toy because I just used it. Didn't I?
You did, yeah.
Wheel. Just wheel.
Just wheel. Okay.
Actually. So this is the mouse class. Do we have access to mouse? Oh, we totally do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with mouse, I think we just set.
So really zoom level maybe goes into mouse?
Yeah. Well, not zoom level, but I think what we want is something a little bit lower level than that. It's just like, what is the state of the mouse wheel right now? Or what is the change in the mouse wheel?
Gotcha. I see, because yeah, this is document. Gotcha. So I mean, I guess this is more what I was thinking, where it's just like keeping us in a fixed range between.
Right. I think maybe we do that in the client sim, because the client sim is where it even has, where the range is even relevant.
Gotcha. Right, but don't we have to? So you're saying delta y is actually the value we capture here?
Exactly. We just copy it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Private scroll is a number.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. 0 and this dot scroll equals event dot delta y.
And then in the
Delta
update,
y.
we can set that to 0.
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, because we also have an update in here. Perfect.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Set zoom level is mouse dot do I need to make this? I guess we have getters.
Oh.
I mean everything is private in this class, so I'm just gonna roll with it.
Oh yeah. That's fine.
Mouse dot get scroll, and then oops, nope, this dot zoom, and I don't know, 3 to 12. 12 is our current max, so is this dot mouse dot get scroll? Not happy about that.
Oh, the interface iMouse also needs a get scroll.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That's absolutely why we have this thing. Get scroll number. All right.
And I think our
hit that.
is there a fake mouse interface anywhere? That might be the thing that's.
Oh, mm, I don't. Oh, maybe in server sim. I think you abstract that away pretty much.
Oh, okay. Wonder why the mouse is an interface then. It doesn't seem like we have. If we only have one concrete implementation, it's kind of funny, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it's because at some point we had to pass the fake mouse to the server. We were also sending fake inputs at one point, and I think we were holding on to it for that.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but yeah, I think we're good as is. Let's see. Give the second end
We do
graph like
have one
a shot.
warning.
Oh,
In
let's see what we got. Sure do.
Oh, you're still
All right.
waiting for 2 players, so it's not going to reload.
Yeah, there's still a second player.
Oh, did you want me to join? Okay, cool.
Yeah, do it.
Doing it. Ngrok is down. It changed.
Second URL. Sorry, I put
Oh, I
it in the
see.
Slack.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I'm in. Oh my god, it works.
Whoa. Wow, I love that it actually like kind of does the weird Warcraft zoom too, where it like the way the camera pans in is really interesting.
It's because
I assume it's the projection, but it's great.
is it
Whoa.
always looking at the
Oh, it's looking at the tank, yeah,
looking at the
at the
tank?
player. Oh, dude, this looks cool.
Nice. I love it zoomed in. Looks really
Yeah, it
cool.
actually looks really nice.
I really want some power reflex. I can't tell if I'm getting hit or not.
Uh, okay, I think we maybe it's time to bring the particles back when we return.
Yeah. Oh, the aiming still works really well.
That's
You getting
wild.
there? If
Yeah,
you're
you
zoomed
nailed
in, like
that.
if you're zoomed in really close, the aiming still works. I'm surprised.
Really? You did a really great like uh screen space to world space transform. It just
Yeah,
works. And
it's just that sometimes when you don't plan for use cases, it doesn't. It's
totally.
like whether it works or not is like kind of a crapshoot.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is there? I wonder if there's a way to turn off. Do you have that like bouncy scroll when you zoom out all the way? I'd love to be able to
Oh,
unbounce
is
this
it
Chrome window.
jittering a little bit?
Yeah, Chrome, turn off bounce scroll.
What does bounce scroll mean?
It's like if you scroll down, you can pull the top and bottom of the page a little bit.
Oh, I'm in Windows, so I'm not.
This is some Mac bullshit.
Okay.
Okay. It's great. There's overscroll behavior none though.
Oh, nice.
Does this work
Gosh, the
in?
tanks look really good zoomed in, don't they?
They look really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm such a fan. Okay. Yeah, I think this will work in Chrome at least.
You know what I think you're gonna
Uh,
have a kick with
hmm.
is attaching a little bit of physics to the scroll so that it
Hoo,
feels a
hoo,
little smoother,
hoo.
you know, like a little dampened spring action or something like that.
Oh, I do. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Rebuild common.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't fix. Oh, I
I'm
mean, you're still
restarting.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's confusing now that we both can restart the game.
Oh, that is confusing. All right, I'm player one.
Too many
Uh,
connections. Oh,
too many
we need to
connections.
turn off auto reload.
And Grok. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna put this back to player count one.
Okay. Yes. I'm just fucking shit up.
Yeah. No, I remember this problem.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's fucking great. Uh, dude, I love it. Yeah, if you can see it on my screen, I have
I
this
totally
like
can see it.
weird.
That is irritating.
Yeah, yeah. I totally agree. I was hoping this overscroll behavior none would work, but I'm gonna put it on everything. Everything gets overscroll none. Maybe it's the body. No. Ugh. Ugh. I don't want this. Oh well. Oh, dude. Wow. Okay.
Why
This
is
is.
that a thing?
I don't know, man. Steve Jobs wanted it.
Did
That's the
Ren
best answer I
did
got.
Render Toy do that?
Does Render Toy do that? Hey, what the fuck? It doesn't. Wait a minute.
Isn't that weird?
Okay. A little bit, but that makes me wonder
Something weird in the
what
CSS.
is something weird in the CS. Whoa. Let's see. I was
I
gonna
mean, I
say
kind of
the
copied this. I kind of copied the HTML, you know.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I could see is that your controls on the render toy are fixed.
And that having a fixed element changes it.
No. Also, like, what are controls? We don't have any controls. Get out of here.
In Render Toy, there are controls.
Not in the game though.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, we used to
Yeah,
have controls. We
we
used
used
to
to have
have the.
controls
We once had
back in those
control.
simpler days
Yes.
and
But
more complex
then,
days.
but then neoliberal capitalism took over, and now we don't have
Ouch.
control, and now it's all just
Took
conspiracy theorists.
took away our GameStop.
Yeah.
I just got an email from my bank that was like, in these unprecedented times, uh, we're here for you. I'm just like, fuck you, bank.
Who's your bank?
Schwab, so they're an investment house too,
Oh, okay.
but
Schwab.
also like rude.
Yeah.
I was trying to add my Schwab account to Robinhood till earlier this week to buy some stuff, and none of it worked.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, I think they started like turning off the OAuth integrations so they could like stop the bleed. God, the very fucking title of the email is "Being There for You" from Charles Schwab. Hmm, really skeptical, Jonathan Craig, Senior Executive Vice President, Investor Services.
Yeah, but
Probably.
you know, like it's a balance, right? On the one hand, you cannot participate in a system that was sold to you as being a free and open system. But on the other hand, you got a
Mhm.
nice, polite email from a total stranger, right?
Yeah, and
Didn't
really, maybe the stonks are just the friends we made along the way.
exactly. Yes. Um, I'm actually pretty sure that Jonathan Craig would immediately kill you and take your wallet the first sign that the apocalypse starts to break out.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Yeah, somehow I don't think the SVP of investment at Charles Schwab is actually there for me. Weird. I don't know.
No, he's there for your flesh when it becomes a highly sought after commodity in the Mad Max hellscape of
I
the
feel like that was
future.
a
Yeah.
wasn't that a Seinfeld skit? It's like, I'm there for you, but I'm not like there for you.
Right. Are we talking or are we talking? Are you there for me or are you there for me.
There for me.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Fucking rad to just turn on all the things we've done for the last 2 months in the game in one day.
Yeah, it's actually part of the game now. It's amazing.
It's part of the game. Zoom was a great idea, by the way. Thank you for that.
Yeah, it's really fun.
This is shockingly easy and
Is there
cool.
anything based on the camera currently? I
No, I
guess
think it's well
it's
divorced.
all viewport dimensions. Like I think there's
Hmm?
some simulated things that we turn off, but I think at this point we're simulating everything, right?
Yeah,
I think when we went to 3D, we got rid of any pretense of like spatial simulation. Like before, we were like not simulating stuff that was like too far away from the player or something like that.
yeah. It's I'm surprised
Can
at
that turret
how
not see you? Is that why it's not trying to rotate towards you? No.
not quite.
Yeah, I think it sees you. It just can't shoot you, so it's not. It just sort of refuses to actually turn.
I think it's actually the like my halfway point has not crossed into its field of view yet.
Well, it doesn't really have a field of view, right? It just like it can see everything, and then it like projects rays, and if there's something in between, it won't try to. It should at least turn towards you, right?
That's a good point. I'm surprised that this.
You know what? I think we actually did simulate vision, kind of, because like the one that's fully encased doesn't try to turn towards you, right?
Right. Yeah. I guess it depends sort of what ray, yeah, what ray it thinks it's
These are
getting.
not very smart turrets.
They're really not, because they shoot themselves a lot too, which is
What?
great.
Yeah, whatever aerospace company designed these, they're. But you know,
Yeah, it was.
we wrote them, so we're technically the people that work at that company. You know.
The thing I really love is that in this game we can do the like shake head turret, like the meme, Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
Yeah, we could totally just have a conversation. Hey man.
Yeah, the only thing we need to be able to make the turret go up and down so you can like nod.
Yeah, exactly. Hey man, how's your day going? Shake head. Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Uh-uh. Actually, today was great. So
Yeah.
up and down turret if I had one.
Did you buy any of those GameStop stock today?
No, I've got no position in
I
games
was trying to
in
get the
game
tank to
stock.
shake his head.
Oh, I'm sorry. No stonks. Nothing from Daddy Musk for me.
Yeah. Did you see? I'm gonna see if I can find the find I saw a hilarious image macro today.
With did it involve Lord of the
It
Rings?
did, yes. It was Gimli and Legolas. It was so good.
Let's get it on the stream.
I'm trying to Google. I don't know where it was.
Who tweeted? I definitely retweeted that. Let's see if I can find it. Leaking my Twitter handle into the stream. This one was also very good. I really like this meme. I
Wait,
don't know
what is it?
why,
Oh, yes. Yeah.
but I think you were looking for
Can you
this
scroll
one.
up? Can you scroll down a little bit just because it's like behind the faces? Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Or
I'm gonna
move
put
it
it
over
up.
your yeah. There you go.
Look, my emoji picker. I don't know why.
It's so good. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, the worst part is I can really hear this picture like 100%.
It's what's his face's face at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's sure we're having a good time.
Yeah.
It's been really fun to watch all this shit.
Yeah, I like people at work are highly distracted right now, and people generally are
It's
fairly cynical
understandable.
about the stock market. You know, they have a fairly sophisticated view of the chicanery and the shenanigans.
Oh, totally.
But people
I
still
suspect
cannot they cannot peel their eyes away from it.
how could you, this is like the first news that's not a pandemic or a fascist that we've had
It's
in
true.
so
Yeah,
long.
it's kind of like two unsavory populations like ramming headlong.
Well,
Yeah,
it's really interesting. I feel like this whole thing is somehow like a weird Trumpian death grasp. It's like Redditors who were doing politics for memes are now like, they're like, well, shit, we're done with that. Like, better go tank a hedge fund.
yeah,
It's great.
yeah,
It's so fun to watch.
yeah.
Also, I really want to point out how great this person's username is, which is Danny Vegito. Solid, super, super solid.
Yeah, yeah, pretty good. Wait, were you into Dragon Ball growing up?
Not really.
Okay.
Enough to really get that joke and enjoy it, but
Yeah.
like every time I watched Dragon Ball, I was just like, I'd wait 20 minutes and the episode would end and nothing would have happened.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of filler material. There's a lot of filler in the comic, and there's even more filler in the anime. Um,
Yeah, I'm fairly sure I watched someone like charge a power ball that they were going to shoot at someone for a whole episode
for
once, and I was
multiple
like,
episodes, right? He's still like, what is it? The spirit bomb. He's still charging the
oh
spirit bomb.
yeah, like Jesus, how? You know what? I
There was
applaud their
probably a
commitment
flashback
to
in that
realism.
episode. To be fair, there probably was some sort of flashback scene to like zany hijinks from like
Oh yeah,
the
but
Halcyon days, you know?
even Inuyasha was not that disrespectful of my time, but Dragon Ball Z, oof.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. I kind of want to watch anime again, but I don't know what to watch.
Did you see that Studio Ghibli has a new movie coming out
Oh, that's
like
awesome.
next week?
How can we possibly watch it?
Well, I got a problem for you. It's not animated, or it is, but it's like computer animated.
Hmm.
They've broken
What
down.
is
They
it
finally
called?
gave in. It's called Earwig
And the
and the
Witch.
Witch. I
That
think it's on HBO
sounds
Max actually.
that sounds suspiciously like Hedwig and the Angry Inch, doesn't it?
Yeah, I wonder was this image of a rocker? Is this like supposed to be a Hedwig reference?
I mean, there's a lot of overlap there, right?
Yeah, yeah. Interesting. Anyway, I'm pretty sure if you have HBO, you can watch this.
Yeah.
Which you're welcome to my HBO login if you want to watch this weird not anime.
Yeah, I may or may not I may or may not indulge in that offer of illegal password sharing. I will
I feel
neither
like
confirm nor deny that
yeah,
that is something that I've done before or will do in the future.
make sure you say it into the FBI microphone in your house so they can really like track you down and be like, you didn't listen to the
Yeah,
FBI
you mean
copyright
this
warning.
microphone that I installed onto my desk?
I remember in 2019, I feel like one of the best memes around was like saying hello to the FBI agent watching you. It was like before you go to bed, say like good night to your webcam.
Oh, yeah. Good night,
It was
guys.
really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a good
Ah,
kind of like 90s early aughts throwback would be to watch um, Glengarry Glen Ross, Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
mhm.
What's another like Broadway slash off Broadway to film translation of that era that you could go and watch and it would be amazing?
Mm.
Those are the two, right? Those are the two like New York plays made into extraordinarily awesome films.
That's a pretty good list for the two. Yeah,
That's a
I'm
double
not.
header right there, right? Like that's what you would do. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
As a toss this out as another contender for strong tweet of the day. Which like I
It's
didn't even realize this part.
oh yeah, he was in Iron Man 2, right?
I guess
I watched that the
I
other
don't remember
day
that at
because I
all.
was like I kind of want to watch a Marvel film right now, but I've seen them all.
Mm.
And I watched Iron Man 2
Was it
and
disappointing when Elon Musk showed up?
I mean, it was a disappointing movie to begin with, but yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
I think the only I think the first two Captain America movies are the only two worth watching.
Oh, because they're amazing.
They're really
The
friggin'
first one
good.
was great.
The first one's great,
Yeah.
and then I hadn't watched the second one until like a couple years ago, and I watched it. I'm like, that was freaking awesome.
Also great. And they're making a Winter Soldier like TV show
Oh
that comes out soon, which is supposed to be like more of that shit, which sounds great.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I mean, Chris Evans is a lot of that though, right? Like, and he's not gonna presumably not in the Winter Soldier. Yeah,
No, he turned into Joe Biden. He's done.
yeah.
He's over. Sorry, wait, I might have just spoiled Marvel for you. He's old.
No, I watched
Okay.
Avengers Endgame.
Avengers 5.5. I don't know.
Yeah. Um, is it sacrilegious that I didn't really enjoy Black Panther?
I don't know. I mean, like, I did not think it was particularly better than Captain America
Anything else?
or
Yeah.
like any other Marvel movie.
Here,
I
here,
did enjoy that it was like aesthetically like extremely great.
it was aesthetically
It's
cool.
like
Yeah.
That's like half what I watch those movies for, is just to look at cool shit. And
hear
it
me
was a
out
lot of
here.
cool shit.
Hear me out here.
Yeah.
I spent the entire movie rooting for Killmonger. Um,
I mean, that's the problem, right? Killmonger's way cooler.
he's way cooler. In exactly that sense of cool in that tweet, right? He's way cooler. He has an actual legitimate political position.
Hmm.
And fucking T'Challa is just like this like heir to a throne who doesn't even beat Killmonger through any meaningful way except in a just like chance violent encounter where he happens to defeat him. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
wasn't like a reach deep into your character kind of thing. Like
Yeah. No.
there was nothing to his victory at the end except that he beat him in hand to hand combat incidentally. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. When like Killmonger, like I don't know, I felt his motivation was so strong and like
it was fantastic. It was like we need to
yeah.
go and like free the black people of America. And then like T'Challa fucking like sets up charter schools in West Oakland at the end of the movie. It's horrible. It's an abomination. It's terrible.
Isn't it weird too that like it's another one of those things where it's like you get handed like a droplet of representation and everyone's like cheering for it. And it's actually like, but they said you shouldn't free people from oppression.
Yeah.
At the very,
No, no,
like
exactly.
as the resolution. Yeah.
It is exactly that like well, it's not like the sort of like female drone pilot kind of thing, but it's a little bit like that. It's just like the liberal tears of joy, you know? It's just like, oh my god, we've got such great representation. We have like an all and like that should be celebrated, and yet it's not a good movie. Uh,
Hmm.
um,
Yeah. I'm with you on that, and I think my comic book based criticism is that I fucking hate when the villain and the hero are the exact same person. Like, I don't want to watch Iron Man fight another Iron Man. I want to watch Black Panther fight another Black Panther. Like, fucking,
oh, that's
it's not.
that's
It's
really
just you're
good.
just watching two a purple and a gold one do this thing
Yes,
together. I'm just like, man, stop it.
amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Yes. Um, yeah.
that's my criticism. It's why Iron Man 3 is great. And some of the other movies are
I don't
good
think I
too.
saw
But
Iron Man 3.
it was good. He
Who's the bad guy in Iron Man
gets
3?
um oh it's they a couple and they do a really weird thing with it, but it's the Mandarin who is like the weird racist Marvel Asian villain.
Oh.
Played by
Okay.
played by Ben Kingsley, which is also like maybe a joke about him playing Gandhi. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well,
Uh it's worth a watch because it's Ben Kingsley is actually fucking great.
they're gonna make an Asian Marvel film, right? With the dude from King's Convenience, and the Mandarin, I think, is the bad guy in that, but it's gonna be played by Tony Leung of
The Mandarin is
yeah, L
that
L
it,
E. Yeah, there you go.
it got me. Oh, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah, this guy, he's in all the Wong Kar-wai movies. I don't know if you know this
Mhm.
actor.
I was gonna say I reckon he looks really familiar and it must be from that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was also in Lost Caution. Like he's like the greatest male
I didn't see
Asian
Lost
act
Caution.
Chinese language actor of all time.
Hmm.
Um,
I mean, I would love to actually watch an Ang Lee movie that isn't Crouching Tiger or The Hulk. So maybe I
Lost
should watch
Caution's good.
this.
It's good.
Oh,
It's bothersome to me, but it's good. It's bothersome to all Chinese people in the way that I think Ang Lee was going for. Chungking Express, fucking fantastic movie.
I love Chungking Express.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one's fucking great.
And of course, Hard Boiled. Did you see Hard Boiled?
Uh-uh.
Oh, dude. Okay, of all the films that we've talked about tonight that you need to like drop everything and go see,
It's hard boiled.
it's Hard Boiled.
Oh my god, what the fuck is this?
It's Hard Boiled. That picture is both 100% representative of what the movie's about and not a good, not necessarily a good
Dude, I'm
picture.
sorry. I can't deal with this image search.
It's pretty good, right?
It's really.
Yeah.
Well, I love it. Something in the algorithm was like you're looking for a movie poster, and then it was just like it gave up two images in. It's like fucking eggs.
So Chow Yun Fat has done the dual double fisting like semi-auto pistol in many movies, but Hard Boiled by far is the movie that established that as a trope.
Oh shit, this looks great.
It is a dope fucking action film.
All right.
This is
Classic John Woo. Oh,
yes,
yeah.
I think rightly regarded as the greatest John Woo movie of all time. Um,
The fuck? A 2007 a video game sequel to this movie was released? That's so weird.
no, don't play that one. But yeah, Chow Yun Fat. I'm nostalgic for this movie with the English dub. So just watch it with the English dub. It's fine. Chow Yun Fat
Really? Okay.
plays a character named Tequila. Uh, Tony Long plays a character named Tony. That's he plays Alan.
Wait,
Never mind. I thought he was Tony, but he's Alan.
that'd be
Um,
really funny too.
yeah. But yeah, he's fantastic.
They had too many Tonys. They had to differentiate their
Oh,
Tonys.
Anthony Wong. Anthony Wong also I think I think he's in another great Hong Kong movie called I think it's Human Flesh uh what do you call it? Steam Buns. I don't actually know what the Chinese name is really good for that movie, but it's basically like one of those stories where a guy like kills people and puts their body parts into food products that are then sold onto the retail market. Um,
All right.
kind of
Sure.
kind of like a horror movie kind of thing. Uh,
Yeah.
but almost too gratuitous to be horror. It's kind of just funny.
Just get silly. All
Yeah.
right. This looks great.
Hard
I need
boiled.
to,
Yeah. What is it?
as I say,
Where's it streaming?
where will it stream to me? Okay, wait, hard boiled streaming. I'm gonna get videos of how to. Oh, is it just on YouTube? It's just on
It's
YouTube
like
too.
straight. Oh, Prime Video. Oh my god! It's just straight up.
It's straight on YouTube. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Did some dude just upload it?
I do not own this content. That's
Who the fuck
hilarious.
is Samson Awesome documentary?
I love this like random cruise ship background as well. Gosh.
Yeah.
This is just a dude
He
who's
just
just like really enthusiastic about YouTube. He's just like, you know what? I'm gonna just put random stuff onto YouTube, right?
he's only uploaded 5 movies,
Yeah.
7, 6, and 5.
I like how he's got like a random Anders Breivik documentary slash docudrama. That's so weird. Do you know this guy?
Yeah.
He was the
No.
like Norwegian child killer. He like shot like 70 kids or something crazy. Yeah.
Yikes. Oof, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's pretty dark. This guy also shoots 70 people, but it's awesome
it's in a good way, yeah.
in a good way.
It's too bad that this isn't on Prime, but it's nice that someone just put it on YouTube for me.
Yeah. I'm gonna just
I
say that
better watch that.
we're 18 minutes past the hour. I want to let you go watch this movie.
Okay, great. I'm gonna put this through a YouTube downloader
All right.
before Google notices someone's watching it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's call it. The game is, as usual, the best game ever. So
Yes. Okay. All right. Twitch. We'll see y'all later.
bye.